Well, salutations, Senior Duck. It's a pleasure to have you back. You've changed the name to Crazed God of the Quack. That's an interesting one. Why'd you go for that as opposed to going for Duck God of the Quack again? Do we no longer call you the Duck? Do we just call you the Crazed? How does this end up working now, Senior Duck? Do give us an explanation. Do describe to us. Do tell us the bewilderness, the reason for your insanity. What is it that decided for you to pick such a unique name as opposed to the one that you had and not capitalize a goddamn bit of it? So, Crazed God of the Quack. My old ain't available for another 4 months, so we have to go around and just call you Craze for the next 4 months. Fair enough, Senior Craze. We shall do so. But for today, salutations and a crack-a-lackin' to you, my friend. Going to do something a tiny bit different today. Going to end up going to Warhammer Vermintide. Now, what you may have noticed there is that I have finally fixed the Discord check-in. And would you believe it now? It's meant, and we'll see if it ends up being true, it's meant to end up being able to work for each individual person that ends up coming in. Yes, we might have found a way to ensure that it works as it is meant to and that everything ends up working correctly. You might be curious as to why I've gone for Warhammer Vermintide 2, being as someone who doesn't know a goddamn thing about the Warhammer universe, but that's because I don't know a goddamn thing about the Warhammer universe, and it's started to end up blowing up external to all of this, and I'm curious as to what's going on there, and I noticed that a couple of people that I was in conversation with have started playing this particular game, and it looked interesting, so I'm going to have a go at it and see how she cooks. But with all that being said, Senior Craze, what's a crack-a-lack and how is your Saturday treating you? Is anything up? Is the crack a 90? I'll wait for it to come in before I try it. Anti-Pulisic RT Force 1, how are you doing, my friend? Is the crack a 90? How is your Saturday treating you? It is a pleasure to have you in. Senior Blockbuster, it is a pleasure to have you in as well. About as we end up starting in to see how all ends up going now for this wonderful bit of fun that is Warhammer Vermintide 2. Is the crack a 90 with all of you? How are things, my friends? Just doing the last few bits of setup here before we end up going into the actual fun. Happy out, a pleasure to end up hearing. I'm not sure which alt account this is, but a pleasure to end up having that it worked for you. Oh, this is Senior Duck. Not too bad. It's nice to end up seeing that it works. The Pizza Party check-in one is an entirely different one, Duck. That is a Discord I ended up joining that is supposedly meant to have a bunch of streamers in it and is meant to be a good bit of crack. I don't know. I joined it because screw it, why not? It was recommended to me. If it turns out not to end up doing anything, then fair play. It'll turn out not to end up doing anything. But I figured it'd be a bit of crack to end up seeing how it ends up going. Anyways. But for all of you, anyways, Blockbuster, how is the crack going? Why do you need a new one already? Are you not enjoying the one that you're doing? Is the one that you're doing not working the way that you want it to end up working, my friend? Or is, or what's the situation there? Sorry, no, just looking to see one or two bits and bobs here. Anyway, that'll all be grand. Yeah, I'll go back to my main one. Not too bad. Need one for off-stream. Well, I mean, you could end up doing United again, just starting from scratch, seeing how that ends up going, making us an actual not catatonically crap team. You could end up going around and doing a save where you don't have anyone over the age of 20. There's multiple things you could end up doing. It's a matter of what do you want to end up doing, my friend. But with all that being said, I might as well get started and get into this game and see how she ends up being. I'll go live on TikTok there as another little addition to us and see if it ends up doing anything. And just enjoy the crack and enjoy the fun. So let's get into the start of this now and see how the start of Vermintide 2 ends up coming around. First time playing it, so hopefully it's a good bit of crack we'll end up seeing. Anyway, I know nothing about this game and anything that ends up coming down to it, so it should be a bit of crack now.
The darkness always
But what do you like
returns.
doing yourself, Blockbuster, when it comes down to FM? It's a matter of what you enjoy about the game.
Legends
Maybe do an
tell that
MLS
these
save, figure out that
words were
one.
spoken by
Maybe start.
Sigmar, the first
Download a
emperor.
database from a couple of years back
Some
and try that
believe
instead.
He had a vision of what was to come. But Sigmar uttered truth, not prophecy.
Well, there's very little
Darkness
difference between the two.
Always returns. Always. When the
War never
Skaven
changes.
conquered Ubersreich, the flame of defiance guttered. The
I will say the
Reichland should
Skaven
have
are
been
incredibly
lost,
well designed in the
but
Warhammer
heroes
series.
arose, and the Vermintide was repelled. Desperate for revenge, the Ratmen struck a pact with the barbarians of the Chaos Wastes, the worshippers of the Dark Gods. Once again,
So we'll see how this ends up going.
Reichland stands upon the brink. Once again, heroes are needed.
Problem is, which ones are right?
In the very hour of victory, the saviors of Ubersreich were taken, seized by the treacherous foe. With every dawn, hope fades. After all, if the greatest can fall into darkness, what chance can there be for those who remain?
Okay, that's a nice little hook to end up getting you in anyway, setting things up, making it look like there's doom across the corner for absolutely everyone. Scare the absolute bejeebus out of you. Fat Shark Presents. What a name to end up having your company down as, Fat Shark. But I mean, to be fair, starting off within a cell is an interesting way to end up doing it. Or an elevator of some description.
What am I seeing this?
An end times adventure. I must say, I love the kind of build-up that this is given. Getting the logo quite quick. If you wanted to catch people quick, this is a way to catch people quick, I'll tell you. I want a long-term save that will be challenging, and I want to sign people so no youth only feel like I've done youth lately. Build a nation, not league. I may do a miss save, actually. It's an option.
My most humble and devout apologies. Fierce, brutal salad.
Could you imagine if you were in a situation where you needed to be a kiss-arse like this guy with the skull on his head there? I don't know if I'd be... Well, obviously you'd end up doing... You do whatever you need to in order to survive, but I don't know how I'd end up feeling being a kiss-arse now, to be honest. Over there, Rib Spreader. What a name, by the way. I don't think that was meant to happen.
Oof, my soul.
Well, that's one hell of an objective to end up having. Just escape.
You don't need that one anymore, mate. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Marcus Crubber. I do like the draft system, to be honest. Is that from the MLS type situation where you're saying the draft system, or what do you end up meaning like that? Because if that's the case here as well, just play basketball.
Free already. I was just about to help.
Maybe
you
a
to that
union
end.
save. Benny would like that. I mean, Benny loves all that type of stuff, and fair play to him. It's something to end up doing.
Yes, it's me.
The range on that hammer is
You
really
escaped.
weird.
And with the skittergate shaking up this place, the time is now.
Yeah, all right, but
You were on your way to being
Interesting, interesting.
So you can thank me later. Now go.
There's a
And the
quite
others,
hefty
I have work
crunch.
to
I'm
do.
sure you can feel it there with the way that it's moving the screen and the whole lot. It's nice that there's quite hefty punch off of this hammer. It does make me feel like I'd want to be 100% melee, to be honest. Makes you want to be 100% melee in this. I will say maybe I might need to do the settings a bit. This mouse sensitivity is a bit... It's a bit low. Yeah, let me change that actually.
Oh, I've got a little something for you, Northlander.
Is this fast enough or? Yeah, that's better. Ooh, okay, so big hit like that will just break your shield. Nice. And your shield comes back up with time. Interesting.
Oh, you're asking for a belt, rat face.
Ooh, okay. So you just need to hold it for a second and then it ends up doing it. That's fascinating. And how have you found playing the NBA games, Blockbuster? Have you enjoyed them? Oh, move, Jesus. Okay, so that's a problem now. Okay, that's a problem now. Give me a second. Keep that because it's sending me off the screen whenever I'm trying to turn, so yeah. Now, I'm still not... One full turn of the mouse is getting me around a quarter, so I need to change that, so... Apply that and see. Yeah, that seems to be better. Okay. Anyway. I got it for free recently, and I'm loving the career mode. Like, the career mode in the NBA games this time, is it... Am I dead? Might be dead. Yeah. So the career mode in the NBA games this time, Blockbuster, are they... Is it an actual story, or is it just playing through? Because I actually, back when I was playing FIFA 2020, I think was when they started doing the story where you ended up being that Alex kid. I loved when that was the case. Why isn't Caster Labs working?
Huh. Guess I found my first one. Zungi! Get me out of this thing.
Okay, fine, so it's just busted. Nice to know.
Won't leave without ya.
Yeah, cool. Sorry. Trying to fix things up, and that's it. Yeah, Alex Hunter. The old school Alex Hunter on... Joys when things are just breaking on you. Left and right. Sorry, bear with us 1 second. Okay. Okay, anyway, in we go now, and let's see this. Save Bardin. We don't yet have a run button, which is interesting, but I'm liking this. Ben, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin' with you? Is life treating you good? Doom! Thank you so much, my friend. How are you doing? Do I need to drop down? It's just started now to see how this is going to end up being. There is no run, boss. It is weird that there's no run, but I suppose it is a thing in the Warhammer universe that they are very big, very hulking. So, I literally went around in a circle. Nice. Very big, very hulking. But I'm enjoying it now at the moment. There's a nice chunk to the punches. There's a nice chunk to the, like, wallop of the hammer. I'm just trying to solve a couple of things now, so... Okay, well, thank you for that. You done that on... Yeah, I will say the tutorial is a bit interesting because it just does crap without you telling it to do it. I'm doing well. How are you? Well, I'm doing great now, to be honest. Happy to try this out. Warhammer is something I haven't gotten into yet and want to end up getting into. It's starting to blow up. And to be honest, I love the idea of it. So I'm just trying out Vermintide. Our good old friend Doom there ended up recommending it to us. So we're giving it a go and now see how things are. And maybe we'll end up enjoying the crack with it. How are things with yourselves? Is all going good? Is all grand? Is the crack a 90? God damn it, why isn't that working? Give us 1 second now. Sorry, one more break has happened here. Boola boola, that means we can leave that there. Cool. Yeah, some characters move a little faster. I do prefer this with a PS4 controller. If it turns around and I find that it needs to be better with a controller, I do have the controller here in order to go with it. But for now, I've turned the sensitivity up a bit, so I'm able to spin a wee bit faster. And we'll see how things end up going. But I do like the physicality of this hammer at the moment. It does have a nice chunk to it, good feel to it.
The more tools, the better. Better get that bow.
The pointing. Okay, good. It's good that it finally tells me where it is, because it would have taken me a bit to figure it out. That is the most. That animation. The ammo icon over in the right-hand corner is the most basic bitch ammo counter you'd see. That's something you'd end up seeing in a school, to be honest. Am I meant to be aiming for something? Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing we're meant to do this. Okay, well that opened it. If you end up playing Warhammer Space Marines 2, I got it so I can help you. I have the game, and it will be something I end up doing in the near future. I purchased it there a while ago. I'm just waiting for a number of bits and bobs before we end up starting Warhammer Space Marines 2. So it will be something that ends up coming in the near future. I want to pick up a bit of understanding about Warhammer. I have the Solar War here that I'm going to end up starting to read. I have a couple of things in the background there that I'm going to end up getting to understand a bit about it. So I'm starting to end up learning a bit about it, and we'll see what ends up happening there. So it will be something that ends up happening. The good old friend Doom there said that he'll give us a bit of assistance for sure, and we'll end up playing it. So it'll be a bit of crack now, and we'll see how it ends up going. Sweet Cal gear. Into the meaty system. Either way, I'm looking forward to that. Oh crap, that blows up, does it? Okay. Get out of the way of that, so... So, I will say, seeing random things highlighted at the moment with no indication as to what they are is a tiny bit concerning. I don't want to end up missing anything, but at the same point in time, like, we can... I'm sure we can come back around and get it. There's no point in me being my usual self and walking around a segment for 30 minutes trying to figure everything out. Armored enemies not be damaged. Shield icons means no.
Your time up, sapling. Almost tickles.
I mean, fair enough. Where was the weak spot? Oh, okay, so Q is the easiest way to change weapon. That's nice to know. I hope there's loads of these ammo crates just randomly all over the spot in order to be able to figure out where that we are grand for weapons. But the Q swap is quite handy to end up having. I love when games end up giving you that. Even though being on mouse and keyboard like this, I can very quickly just, you know, swap between 1 and 2. But yeah. Hush. What? I might have to... Okay, I don't know what happened there. Oh, okay, we can carry explosive barrels. There's no way this ends up bad. No! I'm guessing that's the major case, to just run through, demolish everything and then to go. It's my problem with the likes of Warframe. I've started playing Warframe again. I had maybe 4 hours into it, and now I've started to end up doing a wee bit of that while off screen. And holy crap, am I horrible for just running around noticing shit. Todges, my friend, what's a crack-a-lack and how are things with you? We have the brand new check-in system available there. It seems to be working grand, Isabel. Now we'll end up knowing when you end up arriving and when you don't. Let everyone know how often they're in the streams, because why not be an arse and let you know all of that? It's a pleasure to end up having you. Is the crack going well for you at the moment?
Not so rough next time as some gig.
I mean, fair enough.
Crack me head open.
Heal him.
Ungrateful bugger, ain't you?
It's all going good with you anyway. Is your Saturday treating you grand? Have you gotten up to anything exciting now yourselves? No increase of Oh, do I want to know what you mean by that, Skull? Or is that just me misinterpreting things? Or not Skull, Doom. Too many names, too many people. Oh god, they're tiny.
Now, try that lever. Will do.
An hour ago, God, I wish I had your life.
Right.
I wish I had your life, Todges. To just be up an hour ago. Oh, I wish I had your life. I should go back and get the medical supplies for when we're going on. The check-in is being a record of how big a dick you are.
Get your hand off my penis!
To be honest, I have the biggest
This is the bike who got me on the
cheese
penis
side
before.
Hi, I heard ya.
Who are you?
Alicia up you out.
Aye, she did.
Oh, well, it's not someone to kill, so happy out.
Portal for us on the surface.
And Sienna.
I will say, you haven't given me much indication as to who the hell these guys are. It's nice that we're saving our own people, but I still don't know who the hell these people are. I mean, I woke up an hour ago, but it's 4 AM. What has you up so early, Senior Doom? And I know you say that you don't sleep that much, but to be honest, you're in your new house, so surely you need to be getting a wee bit better when it comes down to your sleep cycle. Oh, you still die versus fire. Nice to know.
All familiar sounds, mates. Vermin are being burned.
Okay, so there's our next one. So, oh, I completely missed that they had the icons over there in the corner. Find a way out. So I suppose this is where I run for the guilds like a Mad Hatter.
Oh, this bloody thing, the gates. I mean, what did the crone call it?
It's such a nice crunch. It really is. The way that the hammer comes down, it's such a nice crunch. Although with that being said, crikey, there's a lot of Vermintide. There's a lot of Skaven here. A lot of rats killing me. The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Swing wide, but I mean, yeah, but there's a delay on swinging wide, and because of that, it's hard to end up doing it. If they end up hitting me while I'm doing that, it ends up causing issues. 4. So what's this do? Oh, speeds you up. Nice. I mean, we were grand anyway. We had them, but still. Potion of speed. Okay, what the hell if I read it, you know? If I read what everything actually was. That'll be an incredible intelligence for me. Yeah, the fight for grenades will be useful once I figure out how to use them without killing myself.
Nice.
Like, boom. Okay, so they just blow up straight away. That's nice to know. And then I have to remember too, I have to block. Like that. By the rats gone? Why did they go down a completely different route? Am I just being an ass and went the wrong way, or what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, Todgens, I love you, but you're an ass. Of all people to try and do the Alt F4 trick on, you ain't getting me on that one. But fair play to you for trying. Cheers to you on that one, I suppose.
Definitely beats the cage. But then again, we're going up a bloody high cliff on a Skaven.
Oh, no, they've just randomly appeared.
Don't remind me, Azungi. Cracky Ungak platforms are more lethal than their Ungak weapons.
Oh, it literally it says they're all bots, so that would explain why they're crap. I mean, it makes sense too, because I'm not playing with anyone, but still, it's funny. Although that's not at all worrying, seeing all the rats climb up with us. I mean, I'll get a go with a good few of them and see how it ends up going. Have to crack with them and see. Okay, so it has that problem like all of these, fair enough. Okay. But I might need to end up changing to controller just to let the borderless end up working, because I can't go out of the game at all the way that it is. But I'm grand as it is, so we'll try it now. So is the dwarf your favorite character? Ooh. What's it want me to do? What was that? Okay, I don't know what that icon was. You didn't tell me.
Remember, we're
Fair
not
enough.
there yet, mates. Find that portal and Saltspire. Is this real? I mean, look at this. Tom, Sigmar, save us.
Nothing of its like. It's not even
As the Slayer.
power to
The Doom Slayer?
This is good that you all made it. Aye, it's good to see you too, Grimby. Accepting.
Well, we've the prologue completed there.
door's still locked.
Well, if you want Doom and you're up for it, I'm playing now. If you want to end up setting up yourself, we can end up trying to end up organizing. I'm sure I can end up doing a team now that the prologue is done. Up to you completely.
That's it.
I will say, the one good thing with dwarves is because in all of these type of games, dwarves have anatomically weird faces. They always look cool. There's never in all of these type of games where dwarves don't look cool. I was playing an old school game. Oh, what the hell was the name of it? Dragon Slayer Dragon something Kingslayer. Dragon Commander Kingslayer, where you're basically the king of a commander, and it ends up going down there, and you have a bunch of mythical races. The dwarves always look cool and never age bad because of the way they end up looking. It's almost impossible to make a dwarf look bad in these type of games. But a dwarf with a machine gun is awesome. I mean, look out for it in the future, so Todgers. If you ever end up having something like that, and you can end up joining us. Okay, so these are all of the characters. So we have someone who's not loading. Fair enough. Pace strikes. Hit 3 enemies with one swing. Grants 10% increased attack speed for 6 seconds. Marcus grants nearby allies 25% health and staggering. I like the hit from Marcus, but they're going to change it from an ally. If they're going to change it from a hammer to a spear, and I'm actually quite disappointed by that, so I might ignore him. Eventually, he upgrades to that, or maybe these are just different options, I don't know. Grail Knight. I have these unlocked, so he looks better as a knight, but I also have no interest in using a sword. Crossbow on this particular dwarf, Bardin Grok skin. No, I know, I'm just pulling the piss, Doom. I figured since we were using the hammer, there's a chance to get the hammer back. I'm just going to be a Warhammer guy because I love Warhammers. Be smashing the living crap out of them. Oh, by the way, I never thanked you. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way. I just noticed, too, that you ended up doing the resub there. Thank you so much for that, by the way. I appreciate it more than you know. I should have ended up giving more of a showcase that. Special ammo draw pickups on death that restore 10% of ammo when restored. Well, considering he has a gun as his main weapon, that makes sense. Increase ammo capacity of 50%. Sent you the friend code for Steam. Fair enough. Give us 1 second and I'll add you there. There you go, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to try borderless again after this. Want to run VC or stick to text? I mean, yeah, I can do voice with you if you want. I don't have a Warhammer 1 med yet, so if you want to go into just the general voice channel and go into stream chat, that'll be perfect. So, and I will add that to the stream. Just bear with us 1 second while I add that to the general, the generals to us as well, the Discords. Just bear with us 1 second. So I'll get the game up on the screen again in a second. And we lost our one TikTok viewer, isn't that a shame? Where are you? I have too much crap. Discord. Okay, so there we go back to... I have too much crap here. Warhammer Vermintide, which is here. And we can do that. I need to fix my audio because, of course, it's broken again. Bear with us a second. If Discord worked the way that we wanted it to, everyone would be happy. I don't get... Discord is an odd element because sometimes it just decides to move my speaker over to my monitor instead of me. So can you hear me now, Doom? Perfecto. And you are now audible here as well. So I'm just going to lower you down a tiny bit. There we go. Try speaking now. Okay, that needs to be higher a wee bit. So we can go to there. No bother, take your time. Okay, so that's audible there. So we have our good old friend Doom in now. We might end up swapping over to the controller as opposed to everything else and changing it to screen so I have more adaptability, considering Caster Labs isn't working and I now need to end up viewing everything in order to make sure that it's grand. The joys of when things don't work. Even though you're connected up to it and it should be working. Maybe if I... Bear with us while we're going through some technical difficulties, everyone. Just do this for a second. Just open your pain in the arse. No bother, I'm just... Oh, it's perfectly understandable. I'm trying to fix one or two things here just in the background as well. That's why the technical difficulty sign is up. Once she's fixed, we'll end up continuing on. All there. Let's do a test. Cool, that's coming through now, so that's sound. I still need to pick a character. So let's have a look at the first one that we go to. I have these options as well, the extra alternative options on the side here, because I've bought all of the available DLC that I have. So I'm semi-tempted to go with the machine gun, considering he has a Warhammer as well. Is this the character you normally play? Because I'm happy to try anyone, because obviously I'm trying it for the first time. So if you want to pick the character that you normally enjoy, let me know. Okay, because we have high range elf. We have Shield of Faith, Enemy of Chaos. So that's a chaos minion anyway. That's a vampire, right? Victor Salspire. Or oh no. So, I mean, oh, fair enough. Thank you so much for letting me know that. You know, to be an intelligent person would be smart. It would be hard, you know. I think gains fury when an enemy dies nearby. On reaching 100% fury, righteous fury attacks smite. He's basically a paladin, right? Screw it, we'll try Victor, so. Even though I don't like bald-headed characters, we'll try Victor, because he looks semi-evil and I'm an ass. So, we'll go with Victor for a bit and see how this ends up going. Okay. So, now that I just wait for this to load, because it doesn't matter what happens, no matter. Yeah, ironic that we have the pre-order in a game that I didn't pre-order or do anything with for, you know, the year. Okay, so sound is a bell. Do that. Do that. Career unlocks, fair enough. We'll worry about that later on. Now, I need to do a quick change. Bear with us 1 second to make it easier for myself. Cool, and now we're on controller now, so hopefully things aren't too bad. So, I think the best thing is to add you into mine, because I might as well, you know, improve things. So, can I do that straight away, or...
demon skulls out in the world. Cursed, of course, as these things usually are, and liable to cause trouble.
Fair enough.
Get them out of harm's way, would you?
Yeah. So do this. Invite to game. I should have that invite sent to you there. Coola boola. So I have the Reckoner Great Axe, which is beautiful. Enter, my friend. What's a crack-a-lackin' with you? Is life going well? Is it all going grand? Is everything sound and spicy? How has your Saturday been treating you, my friend? Ooh, okay. I did that. Just had a nap. The best way to be, isn't it? To just end up working around, having the nap, and enjoying life as it is grand. So I have the Great Warhammer Axe, and then the Splitter and the Blessed Tome. Fair enough.
A stalwart alliance of dwarves and men stands against chaos. It's
That
like
voice.
history is repeating itself.
So what's your plan for the day? Enter any news with you, my friend.
You mean Thorgrim? Hang on. You're talking about me, aren't you? That's not
I
dwarves,
love that
the
design, by the way.
dwarf.
That looks awesome.
So, you're not up to the challenge?
Didn't say that, did I? One dwarf sometimes enough, if he's the right dwarf.
Oh, Enter, let me know when you're playing Among Us later on. I'm happy to join you. Happy to join you. I'm on the entirety of tonight because I don't have a social life and I can't be arsed going out drinking. So yeah, no bother. I'll happily join you whenever that ends up happening. So let us know. So basically, Doom, this book has a Skaven mentality. Yeah, but but they don't mind dying. They're basically going for the war and the whole lot, right? Okay, so difficulty, will we change difficulty up? What difficulty will we go for? Stay at recruit. Fair enough. Can you not? Okay. That's weird, it should be coming true. Bear with us now a second. That's there. Source is there. Do that. Do this. Do that. Is it coming true now, my friends? Talk a bit first there, Doom. Weird. Okay, give us a second. So, Discord there. Click that. Steam chat is coming true. Do this. It should be working now.
Chickadee 1 2, chickadee 1 2. Is finding out.
Happy out.
Excellent. Hello, everyone.
Oh, the joys. This is Senior Doom, the fantastic and wonderful, who has managed to join, wonderfully enough, whenever I have been doing genocide games where the object of the game is to kill everyone. Because he's joined during XCOM, and now he's joined during this game where the object is to kill everyone. So, is there something you want to tell us, Doom?
Look, I'm playing a Slayer for a reason.
So what mission do we go for? Or what do we end up doing?
So I would
wet
say
blanket.
if you go...
Go on.
If you go over to custom game,
Yes.
and then from custom game you can go to mission,
Okay, so
and
custom
then
game.
campaign, Helmcraft, or Helmgart, sorry. Now, an interesting thing that you can do is you can hook up Twitch to this. It does have Twitch integration, in which
Ooh.
everyone gets to vote and make things happen, which is always quite interesting.
Nice. So how do you know how to end up doing that?
Yeah, so all you got to do is go into the Twitch, connect it up, which shouldn't be too difficult. I think you've just got to sign into it and whatnot, and then once that's all connected, Twitch will take over, and everyone will see on screen.
Additional options. Is it? No. So where do we go to do that?
Let me here.
Give us a second.
It might just actually be in the in that section there that says Twitch at the top.
Oh, yes. That would make sense. Twitch. Okay, bear with us one second.
And so, for those who are playing along at home, when it comes up, you'll get to type hashtag and then the letter, and that will count as a vote towards what you want to happen during the game. And so hashtag A, hashtag B, all of that sort of stuff. So when it pops up, folks, go ahead and type it in, and you'll get to influence the game.
But yes, Wet Blanket, this is the first time I'm playing it, so feel free to give advice. Fair play to do as Doom was saying there. Let's just enjoy it, okay? So, for the mission, we're going to go with Helmcraft. Act 1,
yeah,
right?
Helmgart.
Yeah.
Yep, Act 1, Helmgart. Nice and easy.
Okay. And then we play Twitch to get the option, right?
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Sound is a bell. Hey,
And we come
Cats,
down
thank you
to
so much for the follow. How are you, my friend?
the entrance.
We are called upon to create a distraction by ringing the bells at the Temple of Sigma. This is indeed a glorious and holy mission. For such
Todgers,
sweet
calm down now.
times
Listen to Enter.
will
Enter is your
surely
big boy. He is
revive
your
the fighting
your
spirit
elder
of the
now. You should be
battle
listening to him.
Helmgart. Yes, I have a good feeling about this day.
But yeah, join
The
Enter this
change
evening
of
if you want to for the Among
fortunes
Us.
is on the
But yeah, Wet
wind.
Blanket, it's a pleasure to end up showing it to you, so let's just
Always
hope it
love
ends
this
up going
guy,
good and avoid my horse manure. Oh yeah, that's just interacting with the chat so that I'm not blowing your ear off with horse manure as well, Doom. Try to be
But
fair.
then I can't listen to the chat. I'm in the chat as well.
Oh, well then in that case I'll just talk nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. Look, if
Okay.
you dribble too much,
So,
I'll hand you
whoever
a
wishes
a hanky.
distraction, we shall of course provide.
We're the best loner at hand.
Why
Always
can I
will
not
be, most
move?
likely.
Let's get this over
Well,
with.
that'll be why I need to click on the game.
Keep an eye out for those cursed skulls.
Now, the
yeah?
one
Usually
problem
does
with
it.
this is, I done the tutorial on keyboard and mouse, so I now have no idea how to use any of my abilities.
Right, so it's actually not too bad because if you have a look at your ability in the bottom right-hand corner there, it tells you which key to press.
Yeah, so that's LB, which means that's that up, but I don't know how to swing crap. Oh no, Y, okay. Which means that I now have this. That's strike, that's block. Hard stripe is to hold it. Okay, fair enough. So we're basically using the driving mechanics from every average GTA game.
Chaos Warrior!
Oh no, he has no excuses at all, Enter. I love that these hammers have so much
Critically
crunch.
unstable breed. How could you all do that to us? Now you can
I'm
see
going to
the
love
choice that
finding out what
everyone's
these
made.
are.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good. They're a lot of fun.
Benekage, my good friend, how are you doing, my friend? We're going in now to Vermintide and enjoying
So
crack.
this town is a vital part of the Empire's defenses.
Hope around.
So a typical Saturday, is this, my friend? Critically unstable breed. So what does that end up doing now when it's at home?
Yeah, it'll turn up in a second. Don't you worry.
That's not
Alright,
ominous
so
at all.
This is, yeah. Here he is. Ah, get him.
There he goes. Oh no!
There they are.
Oh, they blow up. Nice.
Yeah, critically unstable.
Oh god, these come through quite
there's a
fast,
piece-
don't they?
Yeah, there's a bit of art over here as well if you pick it up.
Piece of art. Okay. Cool. Nice.
Collectibles. Whoop, we have a horde coming.
Come on, worships, and do by my faith.
I now don't know how to use the bottles, but we'll figure that out in a bit.
Press up on the D-pad.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Ah, it literally tells you. Okay, that's fair enough, yeah. It is an up-down thing, so... It actually isn't a bad interface, to be fair to it.
Ah, I've been grabbed. Quick, come and get me.
Comment. I just can't run, so bear with us.
Yeah, that's alright.
Rats in vests.
said-
That's interesting.
There's a gas racky somewhere.
Like, is it bad that is it a surprise that the Oilers ended up losing Benny, or have they been having an okay season where it's a shock that they lost the double in overtime? Like, was this a team they should have beaten? Mark of Keown and the oh god, the Twins is probably the dangerous one here, is it? Oh, that's annoying.
Yes and no. So that's the mark of corn. Corn for the cornflakes. Milk for the milk gods.
The Australian knows about cornflakes. The British culture has invested everywhere.
Look, my dad's British. You should just accept this. It's fine.
There are many bad jokes I can make there. I will avoid all of them.
There you go. There you go. As you
I
can
get
see,
that
like
hang
the
of
no running
wide.
actually isn't.
Fire that! Fire
Yeah, the no running
What?
isn't too bad.
Yeah.
that! Dummy, Dory.
Okay, so the mark of Kjorn has come down to us. Blood for blood god. That must make you happy.
They fought well.
Yeah. So you'll see we've got a heap of bonuses down in the bottom left. And basically, yeah, we've got to kill a lot of things. Or it's
Oh
gonna
god,
get
what's
bad.
this? Okay, so we're just this is just a war of random crap, isn't it?
Yep, pretty much.
And what happened if we didn't kill them in time?
We would have died essentially.
Nice. At least we know.
This isn't over.
Yeah.
The
Bowman garrison. So I'm guessing all of these are ranged enemies. Nope. Weirdly enough.
Nope. This is just like the particular garrison that bowmen usually were kept. But let's open Colossus. Now we're going to go through a series of being
I
attacked.
will see you all.
Fair enough.
Which is going to suck a little bit. So this game really does work a lot on like waves of enemies coming at you, and so sticking together and you know taking
How
care
nice
of
of you to give us a bonus strike, chat.
Hey, that's good. Extra damage.
Green fire.
Whoa, shit. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind that when it's a good bit of fun, and at least this seems to be working somewhat well.
Ooh, yeah. And it's what I do like about the Twitch integration on this one. It's actually pretty simple, and it works. It's not busted.
Yeah. I'd say there's mods out there too that could make it more busted if you wanted to.
Oh yeah. Look, if you hate yourself and you don't feel like, you know, putting your nuts in a vice for the day, then yeah, sure, you can do that.
Listen,
This might be a future decision for us to end up doing so.
No more kills
Yeah.
for you, assassin.
Now, every now and again, you'll hear like noises. So that clanking sound that you could sort of hear in the background, that is who we call Jingle, and Jingle will grab you and drag you away.
Yeah, so I had someone end up doing that earlier on, and I thankfully got away from it, so that's sound.
Yeah. Everybody's shouty.
So
Where are
this
you at?
weapon here that I have that has the book, how do I use the book, or do
Yeah.
I need to?
No, you don't need to use it.
Oh, okay. It literally is just we put a smite on my axe and then I smash it and it smites. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how that works.
Pretty much. Where you at? Yeah, it looks like we need to stay away from those wisps because they hurt.
Yeah,
A
definitely
lot.
seems like it anyway.
I hope it's not spoiled.
There we go. Done and done.
Ammunition. Grab
Oops.
It was not I. A gust of wind was to blame.
Sure.
I didn't do
Wet
it.
Blanket, thank you so much for the follow, by the way, my friend. It's a pleasure to end up having you in. Can these
do
Twitch
like that they
integrations, by the way,
accurately-
summon monsters?
Yes, they've already done it.
Imagine if it summoned them on the elevator.
Yeah, that does happen. Oh, a savage beast of horrors. Lovely.
Where is he?
He's coming. Don't worry. Oh, the door is probably dear. Now, those skulls are an interesting thing. So, if you want to take on and get something, you know, a little bit of a power boost, you can grab a skull.
My nostrils
But
rankle
if you
with
don't
tainted
keep
plagues.
killing things, you'll get hurt pretty badly.
Okay, cool. So where did we see the skulls? Or do I just have it on me?
So you'll see them lying around on the floor.
Okay, if you spot one, let me know, because we'll pick it up for the gish, for the crack.
Ish. Now I can hear whispering from the shadows, which means I think we've got a stabby boy around here somewhere, which is an assassin.
Nice.
So be careful.
Backstabber.
I found a skull for you, by the way, as well.
Coola boola. I'll pick her up now in a second. Ah, it's the blue thing. Fair enough.
Yeah. And so you'll see in the bottom left after you pick it up that it will give you a little boost. Oh, great! We have a troll. Try not to stand in the queue.
Kill absolutely everything we find. So, and how long? Like, is it the bar in the middle of my screen that basically tells us when the death is grand and dandy, or what do we end up needing to do for it not to kill you?
The bar in the middle of the screen is your health, and on the bottom left-hand side, you'll see the symbol that you'll have been given. So you've got the extra strength. See how it's got a green ring around it that's slowly counting down? Yeah, that's your timer.
Okay, fair enough.
Where you at, Jingle Jangles? There he is.
Ooh, someone's caught, is there?
Oi.
Oh no, that was you. Fair enough.
Got him again. That's better.
And what happens with killing him? What do we get for killing him?
Just a little extra experience that counts as a special.
Cool.
Blackbirds on parade.
They worship a drowned woman for Sigmar's sake.
By the might of Sigmar!
Oh yeah, they're the big dudes. Right, into it.
Into the fray, man.
Don't stop hacking till the job is done.
Kill every one of the bastards, Claw! Almost hypnotic, ain't it?
I mean, yeah, kind of. God, there's a lot of enemies.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we got a shooter.
I think that's all of them. Cool, we done well there.
We got through it. Yeah, didn't do too badly.
Ooh, another skull. Is there any reason to pick up multiple of them?
Yes. You get more powers, just it's more chance of killing you if you don't manage to keep the run going.
Okay, well let's keep going, so.
Now the really interesting thing is if nobody votes on anything, it'll still randomly choose someone.
It has picked one of the two of them, so that is quite nice, to be honest.
Yeah, which is good.
Through the door!
The Boon of Speed and the Earth Blood. It does seem to pick the harder option, though.
Yeah, sometimes it is random, but still.
Poison rat's dead!
Excellent.
Don't fall off the bloody edge. Need to pay attention, Crack. Don't fall off the edge. Kill everything that moves.
I'm on the cannon. I'll let you do the honors.
How did you get in the cannon?
There's a ladder over here.
God, I'm blind as a bat. Ladder, 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 ladder. There we go. Up here. Go.
Yeah, but now you can fire the cannon. I already brought it down.
Oh, okay, fine. Because I'm dying at the moment.
Yeah.
Fire!
Yeah,
I
so
die!
see that? Yeah, see that damage that you're taking? That's because you took too long between killing things, and yeah, now you're being punished. Ooh, jingle jangle. Where you at?
With this, I toast victory.
Okay. So
yeah, now you know the consequences.
this off for now. Just know that there's advertisements going on at the same point in time.
Crowbar, you
Anyway,
need
in we
to
go.
heal, and that's an order.
Coolaboola, coolaboola. So in we go now. Continue on and see the fun.
Bet that's an assassin here.
Is there
We're gonna
much...
sneaky stabby. Where's he at?
Okay, where is he? Well, I mean, we're as well continue on until we find
There
the
he is.
sneaky stabby.
There he is.
Oh!
Ooh, little shit. Got him.
Brought me down, so he did.
Yeah.
We're doing a nice old bit of damage, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Now we have a horde coming up the wall.
And are the Skaven the only enemies that really appear, or are there more enemies that end up appearing?
There are more enemies that end up appearing. We've already had some Chaos Beastmen appear and things like that, so they are here. They're just a little smaller in number.
Oh, because like the only actual knowledge I have of a Warhammer was playing ever so little bit, and badly by the way, ever so little bit of
Oh shit, that's a Minotaur.
Warhammer.
Come on, knock him down, knock him down. Down you go. I'm getting real low, big fella. Come on, come on.
Did you just say the sun is getting low? Did you just make a Hulk reference?
Yes, of course I did.
Supposedly he's
So you
meant to
would've
be one of...
Ooh. Alright, out this way. Yeah, these are Chaos guys.
Coolaboola.
Couple of Nurgle fellas. But yeah, so the those hard enemies, we get a what's called a loot die, and what that'll do is it'll upgrade our reward at the end.
Nice.
I'll have something over here.
But you can see why I like the Slayer. It's
Yeah, it does
all
kill things
speed
very
and
fast, yeah.
insanity. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I
the
don't
idea.
mind this character so much. It is just punchy, hitty stuff. But I am a bit...
Big hammer.
The stairs.
Yeah, I am a bit... I don't really understand what its special power does.
Alongside the guilty.
So the special power, it boosts everyone around you, so it's more of a support class. But it also makes it so as that it's damn near impossible to kill you.
Ah, okay, well that makes sense. Because at the moment, it
So every
seems
time
like
you
the better thing to
pop
do is to use this small hammer than the big hammer. It just seems to be a little bit more powerful.
Yeah. We have a sneaky stabby up top, so keep careful. It's here somewhere. Stay together. There he is. He's coming over. Well, where are you, you little shit? I saw you. There he is.
Get him? Nice.
Got him. Nice. Alright. Bell's ringing. Now we have to defend this place.
They're taking their time to show up, I'll tell you that. Oh,
yeah.
Curse of the Rat. Thanks for that one, Blue White Blanket. Let's find out what that does in a minute.
Oh, Curse of the Rat, it reduces our maximum HP. You can see the lack of health. Yeah. We got a jingle jangle? Hear you. There he is. Ah, he's got me. There we go.
Oh, my controller's going bonkers.
Yeah.
Still, bit of crack that. Boon of concentration or blood?
Ash,
The way.
I
Both of
hear
them are
a
pretty
warp
good.
fire thrower.
I can hear a jingle jangle. Where you at? There we go.
Righty.
Roma, desist to serve.
Ah, not the gas. Not the gas.
It means don't do that again. Wasting
He should be dead now anyway.
Yeah. I do like the interactions between the characters as well.
Yeah, it is cool to end up having them, and they don't talk so much that it's annoying. That's when an awful lot of these type of games make the mistake of where they just never shut the hell up. Makes them unbearable every now and again.
Yeah, but it's also contextual as well. It's like, oh hey, yeah, you did this action. They're gonna talk about it. Like, yeah. Okay, let's go. Where's the next one?
The righteous and true need fear no pain. For the Sigma,
Did you end up watching
Oh,
any
yeah.
of the Summer Game Fest, or did you bother?
Ah, a little bit, but honestly, most of the summer game sort of announcements and stuff, I sort of just wait until it's all over and then I'll go back over it.
Yeah, the kind of
But I
switch and
am-
bait of Resident
Oh,
Evil 9
shit.
is interesting.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, Spawn of Chaos, those are bad. Ooh, they suck. I don't like them. Get him, get him, get him. Whoosh. Set it on fire, that should help.
Spawn of Chaos.
There we go, that's another loot.
that and a righteous strike.
Have a gas bomber.
Well, that gas does a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. Try and kill those pretty quick. And we're done.
Cool. Done a good old job there, I think.
Nice. Yeah.
You saw
Escape through the Bridge of Shadows.
So the Bridge of Shadows is how we get around
Yeah.
between each mission.
It was always one of the things I
Very
loved back
nice.
in the day when Total Biscuit used to be on about this type of stuff. How bloody metal some of the Warhammer terminology
Oh
is.
yeah. Definitely, definitely. I mean, what was it? When Space Marine 2 came out, everyone sort of went. There are people who, you know, mainstream are only just now getting into it and going, what on earth is that? And the people who have been in the hobby and playing the game for years are like, oh yeah, no, that's just a cherub, it's fine. And it's just like, it really does fill the role of what's it called? The parody of the game world, because it's like the absolute horrors that are just accepted as normal in that world are insane.
Still beautiful to end up seeing, though, that something like this is starting to end up getting big and popular again. Like, this has to be one of the best years Warhammer has had as a company itself. The animation in whatever that show was definitely helped them. The one-off animation, and then they come up again afterwards. Yes, that bonkersly helped them. And it really does. If it can get itself its own anime in that style, it'll be bonkers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
we
so
have
you
a
can see
falchion
here
unlocked.
we've got the 3 collected loot dice. So now we've got a merchant strongbox, so it's got a much higher rarity.
So I've just leveled up 4 levels, 5 levels. 6 levels. I'm hardly going to unlock the new class, am I? No, 6 levels. Oh, so there's tomes you're meant to find as well, if you can.
If you can, yeah. And that's where it's like, you can spend a lot of time trying to find everything, but that, like, honestly, like, the chances of you dying go up pretty massively. Because
Holy
you spend
crap,
a lot
your
of
stats in
time
comparison
just-
to everyone else. I don't have a single good thing.
It's your first game, you're fine. You're a level 1.
Oh, I know, it's just funny.
And now it's time for the loot boxes. This is, of course, where the true crack in the veins comes through.
You just click the spoils of war, is it, or go over to the book like you?
So if you go over to the book, you'll have all of your challenges, which will get you even more boxes.
Slayer enemies, cool. 10 shillings.
So the shillings will buy you the what's it called? Cosmetics.
Coolaboola. And then challenges, we have the prologue unlocked, cool. Which got me one more item chest. Heroes, which for Victor, I have single activation of that within 50 seconds, fair enough. 10 shillings. I love how they went for shillings too, the old British currency.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, because, I mean, the Britonia is quite literally Britain for Warhammer.
I mean, it does kind of feel like it, an all-controlling empire, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. And so, yeah, if you go to Lona's Emporium of Wonders, you can get your
What a name.
cosmetics and your daily rewards as well. Just a nice little way to get stuff.
I do, it is not concerning, but a bit annoying that the first thing that pops up is just pay money.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, it's part and parcel of how the game was designed.
Oh yeah,
And I don't mind it.
understand
I mean,
that.
the fact that the fact as to how old this game is and it's still producing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, my viewpoint when it comes down to all of those type of things is shill all you want to for all the money that you want, but the minute you start popping up advertisements that'll piss me off about it is when I uninstall your game.
Yeah, pretty much. But as I said, that's only if you really want to grab something. But there is in the cosmetics section, if you select the person, you'll actually find just the shillings ones. You've already got those, so you're fine.
I was curious what I'm missing for the Ultimate Edition. I have everything in it, so that's weird.
Yeah, you do. You do already have it.
Interesting. Anyway, so you can go cosmetics, so I can go Victor, and then I go War of Priest.
Whichever type that you're playing as. Yeah.
Oh, so this one doesn't have anything that's shillings because it's an unlock. It's basically a downloadable character.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's the DLC straight away. So that's its own thing. But yeah. And then, of course, you go to your spoils of war.
Get better equipment, spoils of war, chew weapons, thank you. So we have 11, I have 11 commendation chests and 1 commoner strongbox. So, open 5.
Yep.
I got an axe, a necklace, and a trinket.
Excellent.
A crossbow, a great warhammer, and a crossbow. Not too bad. And then everything else is common.
Yep, that's totally fine. Because after this, you get to delve into the crafting side of the game.
The hell? Game? What have you done?
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll worry about that
Having a
later on.
moment. Yeah.
Ooh, the brace of pistols. Is that a legendary weapon because it's colored that color, or what would that be?
Yes, that is legendary. Very nice. Good find.
Except I don't use pistols, but yeah.
Well,
He
it is
actually
for
used
that
pistols.
character's. Yeah. So whenever you open the crates, it'll always be for the character that you're currently using.
Interesting. So where do I get the pistols for him? So...
It'd be in one of the other jobs that he has.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then you have the crafting over here. Okay. So for now, I guess I'm better using one of... Oh, these are organized by power, are they?
Yep.
So you're almost always better using the top one like this.
Almost. Sometimes it's better to use the lower one just because you'll have certain like properties and things like that that will be better. Because sometimes the properties do just outweigh the power output.
Well, we're gonna try this anyway and see how
And
she
then if-
goes.
Yeah, and then of course, if you really want to, once you build up quite a bit of like kit, you can craft items, you can re-roll, you can even upgrade items to the next tier.
Killing an enemy with a melee restores temporary health. Killing more dangerous enemies grants more. Damaging multiple enemies in one melee grants temporary health. Or second wind, staggering with a melee enemy grants 2 enemy health by staggering strength. Killing blows increase. Second wind is just his best ability, isn't it? There, out of these 3.
I mean, second wind is pretty good. It depends on how you fight.
We'll try second wind for now. You can remove them, so that's not too bad. You're not completely locked.
Yeah, no, you're
Okay.
not locked in. You can always
I
change
will
things
be
up.
back in 1 moment. Do you mind just waiting a second, and I'll be back in a minute, okay, Doom?
Yeah, not a,
Okay, just
not
bear with
a
us now.
problem. Copy.
I have to say, it's good to see you embracing your true vocation, Bardin.
I have returned. Which is good. So everything is grand at the moment. We're there, and that is working.
So, what's the next plan?
There, that is working. I suppose we go back in and do another mission, if you're up for it.
Yeah, sounds like a good one. I think I've got another one in me.
Go straight through to the Act 1, Part 2, I suppose. There's 3 tomes. Holy crap, there's 30 ravaged arts, and we only found one of them.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna enjoy going through this every now and again, trying to end up doing things. I will. Whoa. I'm gonna enjoy going through this every now and again, trying to end up doing things.
Now you're getting a repeat.
In order to ensure everything is correct, considering I have a completely different audio setup for TikTok, I listen to TikTok every now and again, and then my earbuds just after blowing up.
Yeah.
Although ironically enough, I'm just after noticing something. But bear with me 1 second.
You're good.
Do this, do this, do this. Bula? Yeah, we'll name it later on, but I had the wrong icon up, so everyone on TikTok probably thought I was playing Football Manager when it wasn't, even though it says Vermintide 2. So I have that little orange hue box made over there. So anyway, so I go in here. We have the second one there, recruit, and we play. So
Excellent.
ooh, I like the different armor set this time. Did you change your character class in the whole lot, or is this just you changed your...
I did.
Yeah.
Nope, switch to the engineer.
Lorna's sniffed out some chaos sorcery in the Shallion Hospice. Not the place I'd look for it, but he's got a good nose, does our
And like in the lore,
Move yourselves, Dory.
where does this game
We've
take place?
investigating to do, and
So
Rocky
in
to
the lore,
slaughter.
this is... It's not in... So it's... There's a series of, like, Bastion hold, sort of, like, Empire towns that are sort of, like, in the south of the land, and Sigmar, of course, is basically the God Emperor. And
Yeah.
it's sort of, as far as timeline is concerned, like, the timelines are always kind of wibbly wobbly. Unlike, you know, the what's it called? Unlike the 40k series, it's like, oh yeah, we're not doing things on a specific, like, this is the date and time. It's like, oh yeah, look, we really don't count the days because if you're alive, it's a good thing.
That is a beautiful mentality to have. Just be alive.
Yeah, pretty much. Now the good thing is when I throw my bombs, they won't hurt you.
Oh, cool. That's handy. Oh,
and they
this,
burn them.
I love how this particular decision here gives the potion of concentration to one of the four of us. So the
Yes.
Twitch integration can change into 4 options. Like, the best example of the Twitch integration I have seen was the Noita version, which is... Have you ever heard of that game?
I have. We got Timus to play it a little while back, and we set off a nuke.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a little upsetty spaghetti from that. I've been grabbed.
The Packmaster is
Yeah,
slain.
some of the abilities are a bit like I watch it off of Pirate Software's stream every now and again when he ends up doing it. The thing with that is that in his case he's denied all of the stuff that changes the wands because it can completely destroy your run if you're not careful.
Yeah.
It's something I might end up doing later on because I do want to do more interactive
Even the
stuff with the
stark
community.
raving mad were not safe
Yeah,
from
if I can. So, you know.
Yeah.
Even if I play
like,
this
look,
on my own, at
there's-
least the community can connect.
Exactly. And there is one of those sort of situations, like, this is definitely a good one for, like, it's just good fun to have it with Twitch integration, whereas, like, there are others, like Noita, of course, that it's like, oh no, you're out to hurt yourself, sort of pain.
Yeah, like one of the things I was working on installing there was for XCOM 2, there's a Twitch integration mod, so at some point I'll end up going over to that and having the joys of everyone trying to kill me by adding more bloody minions into the area.
Oh, great.
Is this... Oh, crap.
Another rat-master trapped before Simon.
Is this the way we're meant to go, by the way?
Hold your breath.
Oh, hey, found some more art.
Nice!
Out of that mess now.
Once again, physical corruption clings as tightly to our heels.
There's 2
as the
skulls there if you
spiritual.
want to hit any of them for yourself.
Yeah, I'll grab one.
So is it that you need to bring the skull to the end of the level in order for you to get the achievement for it, or how does that end up working? Is
Yeah,
it just the
pretty
length of
much.
time that you have it?
should never grade evils,
It,
Kuma.
it's so
But if one is the worst,
you
then
basically
might
have
be
to
tempted
finish the mission for
kinship
them to count
with the
towards
race.
the like target at the moment. So if you don't happen to have it, it's at the end because you've not kept it, then that's not terrible. But if you do manage to, you will get a bonus.
Not too bad, not too bad. And like obviously it
jingle
kills you
jangle.
faster if you have a load of them, but is there any reason
yeah.
not to just accept them?
I mean, if you're doing a higher difficulty and you want to, ensure survival a little bit better, then yeah, don't grab it. But ultimately, it's a good little bonus. It can increase your strength and skill a little bit, and yeah, it works out well.
The rats. Yeah.
Get the stinking rat.
Yeah, rat.
Bastard. Oh, yep.
One of my favorite quotes of all times is from a bloody Crash Bandicoot game, and I know it's not from that game, but it's just the way that it's said in that game makes me love it so much. When Entropy says the rats are leaving the sinking ship.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
They crash.
Climb the
Donkeys, yes.
ladder, you fool. Oh, the savage beast
Yeah,
of
the
Horus
ladders.
is about to show up.
Oh, lovely.
Open, I clicked you. Okay, I am now concerned that we... Okay, cool. I need to get some people to kill. Because I have too many of these flicks.
Yeah.
Did the savage beast appear around G? Because he's not near me.
It'll be here, don't you worry.
So, do we go down
it's
the
not that
ladder
way.
now, or do we wait?
Yeah, no, we just keep
Will it
going.
appear in the ladder here, right beside us?
No, I think it appeared back in the last area, and it's like,
Ah.
okay, well, I'll just
We
keep
should-
moving on.
We should have killed it. All aboard the wild ride. That's concerning. Whatever the hell that is.
Huh? Oh yeah.
A selection of levers, but
That's
which
gonna be
offers
interesting.
an onward route.
Well,
Cool though. I'm enjoying it so far. Still have no idea what's going on, but I'm enjoying it so far.
I mean, it is kind of the point of the game is to not really have an idea of what's going on. I mean, half the time the characters don't even know what's going on. It's just go in and survive.
Kill, yeah.
Pretty much.
I do look forward to actually reading the book that I'm after getting, and I've got a couple of comics there as well, so I will actually expand my knowledge on it in the near future, hopefully. So
Yeah, you'll
it's
have some
showing
time
there. I
with it.
don't know if you were there when I ended up showing the book. It's the
Yeah, I did.
the Horus Heresy.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly the first book in that.
I have. Depends on which ones you got. What one was it again?
It is the Solar War.
Yeah, so
Supposedly the
yours
first
is
one.
part of. Yeah, yours is part of the revamp, which is totally fine. It makes it a little easier to read, because yeah, the what's it called? I have the originals, and the originals got a little messy, and that was mostly just because Games Workshop weren't 100% on how they wanted to release them.
I just know that an awful lot of people, when they're joking about the Warhammer mythos, turn around and says, it's all fine, you read the first book, the second book, and then the third book, and then you pray to figure out which book you go to next.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Oh, we have a riding horror. Lovely.
What is that when it's at home? I'm guessing it's the spawn of chaos, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. I got it. Free loot
Hula
dice.
hula.
Alright, so we've got 2 of 3 doors open. Now we can find one more. And it's got to be the correct one.
Okay. Guess we still need to
It'll be a
find another hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see a button down here. I don't know if it was if it was
Yeah.
selected yet.
So it'll be
Yeah.
a
Pressed it there,
nope.
I think. Unless there's a different one other than this one.
Yeah. No, 2 of 3. We still don't have it, but this one goes a little further, which is good.
Ooh, what's this? Lamp oil.
But yeah,
But there's nothing else in here, so...
we have a troll.
Oh, this has a bile troll. Does this have multiple health points? Health bars?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
They re-heal.
The hell?
Yeah, don't stand in that.
I couldn't move.
By the righteous Sigma! Excellent work on the floor, Kruber. Should we encounter another, he's yours.
There we go.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna die in a second if I don't kill a couple of things. Yeah. Oh,
Get it,
I
but you
just
didn't.
missed it. I just missed it. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna die in a second.
Nah, you won't lose that much health. You've only got, what, 2?
Righteousness!
No, I had 4.
Do not fail me now. You need
Oh, no.
Yep, I'm
Hang
gonna
on,
die in
come
a
here.
second.
Get me.
Yep, there we go. That's unfortunate because I was doing fine.
Hang on, where's your health?
Bastardo.
Yeah, I'm being drained. Shit. Fuck.
Reach, Prowling.
It's a sucky lad.
Got him. Sound is a bell. Sound is a bell. Yeah, Duck, I ended up dying. Joys of me being a fool. Foolish fool who foolishly walks around with foolish fools. I'd love if that was a game that was actually anyways enjoyable to play on stream, because I absolutely love the Ace Attorney franchise. But I'm also spoilt on it, so unless I was playing it with someone that's never played the games before, that'd be the most boring watch in the goddamn world. Have you ever played them yourself, Doom?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they're just an incredible amount of horse manure fun.
I mean, that's the best kind of fun.
Come, potion, lend me
Like
bigger.
the funniest thing about that series is the co-main character, Maya Fey, ends up being accused of murder 4 times in the series.
You're right.
Like, you have to be doing something wrong to get accused of it 4 times, never mind anything else.
Nor is it natural, Effluvia.
And one of them almost causes a diplomatic incident, which is even funnier.
That's fantastic.
Down here! I have the path!
Do you? Is it down here that we go? Or where have we found a different
No,
path?
no, no. Over this way. Following
Yeah,
corpses.
I was wondering. I found the bloody path. Why the hell is he shouting? What's the know about Duck? I've lost a bit of context there on what you were on about. So what does Earthblood do, considering no one has given it to us yet?
So Earthblood will basically like give us a like a bit of a buff of healing.
Oh, so both of these are boons.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Wet Blanket. Letting me figure out what the hell it is.
I spy another potion!
2 potions of concentration there for anyone that wants.
Over there! A vile flasher!
We have a chaos spawn.
It was employed...
I mean, yeah, oh my god, another spawn. I recommended Duck, to be honest. The Ace Attorney series is a fantastic series. Horrible, horrible, horrible anime. I feel sorry for Sam Riegel, because he isn't actually, it isn't his fault that he's miscast as Phoenix Wright. But,
Ow. 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 Ow.
we're coming, we're coming.
Ow. 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 Oh, that's alright, he let go.
Righteous work, now.
He's dead. He's deaded. He is a deaded.
Excellent.
I love how they're able to climb up the gorges, but we're not.
Right. You're moving a little
Ooh,
far ahead.
sneaking, stabbing. Oh no, I went the wrong way, so I'm coming back to you. Wherever the hell you are. Where are you? Oh no, we all
we
went
were
around in a
following
circle.
you.
Yeah, we all went around in a circle.
Not the sneaky stabby.
Oh, crikey.
Well, I've got to go around anyway, so I went down the wrong section. Give me a second.
There's a backstabber scampering nearby. Where are you? Fools!
Where?
Okay. Oh, come on. I went to try and hit him. I think I might be dead. Considering I can't stop the sneaky stabby.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah, I know. Phenomenal, that.
Yeah,
And because of that, I ended up getting my skull to end up backfiring on me as well, which is wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. There's a another piece of art.
Ooh, where was it? Oh, there. Got it.
It's
Nice.
just here in the corner.
That's 2 of them for us. Happy out. We've done well this time.
Yeah.
Better than we expected.
Nice.
Leech caught Clover!
I mean, Liv was still alive. That's the start.
Don't you be laughing at our misfortune, Duck. You're meant to be our supporter, not our, not a vengeful Duck. Or crazed god of quack that he's changed his name to. Ooh, where'd you find them?
Over here. I tagged it.
Okay.
See
We'll
it
get
come
it in
up
a minute anyway. I need to, it's more important for me to kill a couple of things first.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the twins
it's
coming,
way
whatever
back.
they are.
Yeah, so the twins, basically, any high-level enemy, if you kill them, they will split into 2.
Oh, interesting.
Lower-level enemies. Yeah. It's not too bad, but it can be a little bit strange. Yeah, see, I just had it happen to me.
Okay, I fell into the old city cesspit, so that's going to be fun. Oh, Forswick's fantastic fulminate. What the hell is that? When it's at home. Oh, I'll get you in a second, you goddamn fool. Well, never mind, I won't. Because
I got it.
Doom will.
You! Watch out, them!
Oh, it's a big fella.
Where is he?
Too hot. The gas rat.
Gas rat. Gas rat. Nope. Nope.
God, having the range is feckin' handy, I'll tell you that. You being able to shoot them way out of the way is sound as well. It's a pleasure to have you back, Benny. How is life treating you since you went away? Rudely leaving us from our enjoyable time of killing rats.
Where are we?
I mean, at this point, we're as well just take all of the skulls. I'm dead either way.
I mean, you can pick up the healing and you know, keep it with you.
I have a healing on me now. I just need to find people to kill now that I have this many skulls.
Yeah. Here they are.
This helps.
I have scores to settle. Here, try this boss.
I will say, for a game that came out in 2018, which is 7 years ago, it is a pretty fire animation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. This is one of those games that has aged quite well.
Yeah,
And the fact
I
that
was
they did
I was
just do
saying
an
it
update
earlier
for
on
it as
anyway
well.
when I started. Dwarves
Oh, shit.
are magical
Yep,
anyway.
get away from each
because
other. Get away. Get away. When it
Dwarves
locks,
are magical
get out
anyway
of the ring.
because they're so their anatomical structures are so weird that they always look different. Why is it attached to me? Oh no, it's attached to all of us.
Because it's going to stop and then get out of the way.
Yeah, I need to
I
find some
appreciate that,
rats.
folks. You're just trying to kill us. Yeah, same.
Oh no, okay, too late. Never mind.
Guard me a moment.
God
There's
damn it.
Ready to go
Help there.
supplies.
There's health there too.
Boola boola.
I
Oh,
can
dude,
continue
give me
so
the
long as the
bloody
bindings
hell.
hold.
You've already got it. Just got to use it.
No, I was trying to use it. That's what I meant.
Jingle jangle. Ah, he's got me.
At least he's easy to kill.
A heretic chant billows on the stale air.
Oh, blessing of regeneration. Thank you very muchly, folks.
Stop meandering.
Kill
and get
everything that moves.
Oh yeah, this place looks great.
Yeah, this doesn't look ominous at all.
Disrupt the
Carolomance
ritual.
Rift.
Yep. So we've got to get in and disrupt the ritual.
So what would these creatures be when they're at home?
No idea. Gotta break the shields.
So how are you meant to do this if you don't have any range?
Sure.
So like for the likes of me who doesn't have any range, how am I meant to attack them?
Oh, I think just standing here is what does it.
Oh, okay, well that's fair.
Kill it with fire. Make it burn. Make it burn.
In another life, I'm sure I was an arsonist.
I mean, arsonist, artist, same word.
You have a wonderful way of words, dude.
Wonderful words away. Alright. I think we're looking pretty good. Yep, another guy's down.
Oh, god damn it.
Got him. Stay inside the circle. Ooh. Oh, I'm down.
Someone help the dwarf. I think he's drunk.
Thank you.
Someone, I love how they didn't even bother naming you. It was literally just someone healed the dwarf. So I wonder if that's a case of they don't like dwarves, or are they just, here, we need to kill him, we need to heal him really quickly, heal him.
Yeah, I think it's just that.
Because I'm sure there's some of these people that don't like each other, right? The Berserk band. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, we should probably just move away from there.
Well, we can escape straight away, so do we want to keep killing them, or do we
done.
escape?
No, we want to escape. Time to be leavings.
I'm coming. I'm coming. With my two skulls connected on.
There we go.
Up this incredibly natural and not at all forced or constructed pathway. Yeah, 100% natural that it's curved up like a bowling ball, like a big ass boulder from Crash Bandicoot or Indiana Jones fell down it.
There is nothing in this world that can out power the element of narrativium.
Yeah, plot armorism.
Look at that.
I think all in all that went fairly well.
I think it went really good.
3 loot dies. First time clear for me, ended up getting more points. I'm at level 7 now, so that means I've unlocked a new career, the Bounty Hunter.
Exactly.
I'm also going to need to learn how to swap careers, but we'll figure that out after it ends up telling me that I've stopped leveling up. So there. In 2 games, I've leveled up 9 levels, so that's nice. Oh, we upgraded the chest. Oh, we upgraded it twice. Okay, so that's what ends up happening. So the more of them you get, the more it upgrades the dice. I done much better this time.
Exactly. Yeah, you did. And 90% of that will come down to, you know, an increase in your weapon abilities,
assets,
all of that sort of stuff, yeah. I mean, you got more kills. That's
Yeah,
good.
and then in the immortal words of oh, blueprints as well. Okay, the immortal words of Benikage, I have the thirst for assets.
I've been
Great.
told
Big
those
open
cursed
assets. Look, you put it in front of me, I'm gonna pick it up. It's fine.
Oh, nothing wrong with it. I enjoy it. I love the crack like that. It's just funny.
Ooh, legendary. Ooh, great hammer.
Nice.
Nice. That.
Wet, it was an absolute pleasure to end up having you in here. Please join back in anytime. I'll be playing this again at some point in time, then moving over to Space Marines another time, and then I do everything. I'm a variety streamer, so it basically depends on the day what I feel like doing. So join anytime you want to, my friend. And it was an absolute pleasure to have you. And just like everyone else, just make sure your crack is 90. And as always, Pogue Mahone. Ooh, so 4... I'm guessing blue. Typically in these games, blue means rare. So...
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
green
so
probably
blue is a little bit better.
Yeah, green is a little bit worse than that, and then the white is normal. Common.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then in our actual rare box, do we get anything good? No, everything is common. The actual rare box gave us nothing but commons, which is hilarious, to be honest. So, how do I change...
So, go to Start menu,
Yes?
and then go to the Hero Select.
Hero, so... I must be blind.
Go to the left. So press L1. Or left bumper.
Oh, hero selection there. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So we have... Ooh, so he has a ranged version with a gun as well. I mean, screw it. We're as well try it. I'm going to become a bounty hunter and see how that ends up working. So I currently have
Sounds
a
good.
sword. So that's going to be changing. We're not using the Reaper. So... I say as I'm actually going to turn and use a Reaper. A rapier, sorry. The Templar's rapier. And then the pistol. So our really rare pistol, which ironically is weaker than some of the things we're actually after getting up. So I wonder if you're better, like the patchwork pistol here has better stats than my rare, than my actual, like, you know, legendary gun. Just interesting to me.
Yeah, it's a... Well, because it's based on the level that you got it.
Mhm.
So you got that super rare one at a lower level. And so it's like, yeah, okay, like, there's
So you're
not a lot
almost better
to do
getting
about
rid
that.
of that now, because I'm sure you can salvage your weapons.
Yeah, you can salvage your weapons, which is going to give you better materials, which is going to allow you to make better stuff. So yeah, it's a way of doing it. But unfortunately with that, I have to get going, because in about an hour, I'm going to start driving another 400 kilometers.
You poor how much traveling have you been doing?
7,000 kilometers in the last month, and today will add another 1,000, so
Wow.
8,000.
Well, congratulations to you, my friend. It was an absolute pleasure to end up having you on. Anytime you end up feeling
Mate,
like
it's been
doing
great.
anything like this, let us know. I'm always up for it. And if you have any games
more
you
than-
want
more
to
than
end up
happy.
trying and want someone to end up coming down, if I have it, I'm happy to join you.
Yeah, more than happy. Well, at least I got you on Steam now. We'll crack on
Yep.
with it, and yeah, it'd be good. And thank
No
you
bother,
everybody
son.
else for putting up with my stupidity throughout the game and whatnot. And yeah, I'll catch you all later.
No bother. Chat you later, Senior Doom. So,
Chowski.
adios, amigos. So yeah, that's not too bad there. So now we're going to end up seeing how this ends up going when I'm the only one doing this, and how atrociously bad I am playing on my own with 3 bots. But at the same point in time, I'm always up for the gish and the crack. So we'll see how that ends.
It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life.
What a wonderful way to end up leaving it off. A new difficulty. Well, we won't be doing that yet. So, God, I love Annie. I actually really love Annie. Anyway, let's go into Hunger in the Dark on our own, and let's see how this ends up going under the recruit difficulty. We should be grand, so let's see how things end up going. Feel free to end up chatting all you want. We're going to use a rapier, which is a little bit faster, and then we have the shotgun, which should be grand too. Although I'm actually after using a bullet there, so that's interesting. Anyway, in we go now, and let's see how the crack ends up having.
Those bile trolls ain't natural. Rock blood sorcerers are using some kind of altar to churn them out, and it's up to you to disrupt the whole operation with a bloody big bang. Yes, that's right. It'll take black powder to get the job done. I know there's more than enough fireworks laying around in Drake's Temple mine, so use what you find and put an end to this nasty business.
Okay, in we go now, and let's see. These are following one after another. How did we get on, I assume? How did we get onto a goddamn mountain?
As bitter as my mood.
I mean, Victor, that's about right, I'm saying. So... Anyway, let's have a gawk around and see if we can see anything funny and nice. Yeah, okay, that will blow up doing that. Cool. I'm guessing we're meant to go down into there, so that's interesting. We've blown that up. There's nothing up there, so let's go into the it is a really pretty fire animation, I'll admit. But let's go in and see how the crack ends up having back into another cavern of some description. Ooh, okay. All the rage or the right... Oh, god damn it, I know which one people are going for. Really? Okay. I wasn't expecting there to be fall damage. I wasn't expecting there to be fall damage. So that's fun.
Close to the tracks.
Anyway, time to see what a rapier is like. No, actually not that bad. I'll need to keep a remembrance of that for the future. The shotgun, I figured the shotgun would feel heavier, now to be honest. Oh, okay, literally it's just Spawn of Doom, nice. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize the Spawn of Doom did that. It hadn't happened to me yet. Doom was the only one who ended up... Or it's a Spawn of Chaos, not Doom. Although, to be honest, pretty much the same thing since he selected it. Oh, that's a cool ability.
It's dead. So it is.
A bomb, and most welcome it is.
Ah, yes, true, a musket. Actually, yeah, it is a musket, isn't it? Oh, god damn it, crack.
Get back!
That's my second time to die, so I'm doing well.
Hold a moment while I drink.
Anyway, we're as well continue down the pipe of... oh, there's another healing potion, that's good. Well, time with a rapier to end up slicing them into bits. I mean, yes, I'm not stating that I was an intelligent man. I've never stated I was intelligent. One of you arseholes robbed my healing potion. Dicks. Screw it, we'll be grand. Let's continue to move on. Knowing me too, I'll end up seeing an art piece on the ground there and just completely run by it. I am not a smart man. But I've never claimed to be.
By the hammer, the gunlet is dead!
Oh god. Come on. What does the survivalist token do? Does it actually do it? Where am I meant to go, by the way? I think I might have completely discombobulated myself. Forrest Gump voice. I am not a smart man. That's it. No bother, Doom. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Make sure your travel journeys end up going down. Remember that it is always a true fact that I am this, and that you can indeed do that. Have a great one, my friend. Make sure the crack is 90, and I'll chat you later. Where did it go? Is it? Yeah, it is. It's just teleporting. Okay, so that's a new way up here. Well,
The rat perishes and the mechanism ceases.
fair, but I still have no idea where the hell I'm meant to go. I assume down this way, but this is the only way that makes sense.
Poison rat dead. This onslaught shall not overwhelm us.
Okay, so they busted through it in order to let us... No, they didn't. So where the hell am I meant to go?
Sigmar guides my strike.
And hopefully eventually it'll end up giving me an IK. Otherwise, I'll just be killing a crap ton of Skaven inside of this particular hallway for the next 30 minutes. Which, to be honest, I don't mind doing. I don't mind killing all of the rats that the world has ever shown. So we can't blow that up and we can't go over it. We come up here. That's the way we came.
Is that a fire
There's nothing here, so interesting. Oh, come on.
feeble fire rat? My righteousness burns the brighter.
Maybe we did miss something, so maybe we do come back this way and have a look.
Rat ogre.
I have to have missed something, right? Oh, rat ogre. Did you spawn that? I assume you did.
Twice the glory.
But that done a lot of damage to the rat, to be fair to it. Okay, so a loot die should have dropped there. Cool. And now we need to find where the hell we're meant to go. I'm definitely going the wrong way, by the way.
Shall all end the same.
Ooh, interesting.
Better.
Pick up the fucking medical supplies. Okay. So this must be the direction, right? I mean, it's optimistic. Considering it says that it's a new thing, it's optimistic that it's potentially this.
A veritable maze. We should take care not to become
I really do
separated.
like the way that Victor is talking, by the way. He is a pompous asshole, but it's a really unique and interesting dialogue of voice.
Take out the warp fire thrower. The warp fire thrower is dead.
Oh, we have a bile troll again.
All foul abomination. Beware.
Okay, we're barely doing anything to it, so let's just start slicing it.
All that flailing and stumbling for one troll.
Okay, so we have the loot die picked up, and we need to find some more rats, so as we come back in here, we see some rats to kill, which is good because we need to for our die, and this is obviously the right direction, so thankfully the bots have brought us to the right way this time. Okay, it doesn't pause at all. So this is one of those games where my advertisement thing doesn't work at all for me. Nice to know.
We should
Earth
bring
blood
that
instead of
card
the blessing
today.
of regeneration. Ain't she so nice? Where are ye? Come on, rats. I need you to show up. Push the cart? Okay, well, we'll push that after we kill a couple of these. Anyway, you never did tell me, how is your Saturday treating you, Senior Duck? I know we mentioned that you ended up getting a brand new name, but how actually is your general Saturday treating you? Has there been any news with you? Has it all been going grand? How do you feel, considering we haven't gotten a chance to talk about it properly since it happened? How do you feel about Tottenham's decision to sack Andrew Postecoglou? Oh, bollocks. Anyway, keep moving. Skaven everywhere, but not a drop to kill. Oh, does this help push it? Scared the crap out of me.
One of us must stay with the cart.
I'm probably the same as you. I don't think he deserved it, but at the same point in time, it's the same situation that I have with Onana for United in terms of goalkeeping. He's not bad as a goalkeeper, but he had lost the confidence of the defense, so he needs to be gone. So we need to pick up the barrel. Senior up! What's a crack-a-lacking with you? Is that confirmed? Are they doing that? Because that's an interesting use of Dom. I have no problem with it. It's just an interesting use of Dom if that's what they're planning on doing. How do I... Oh, okay, literally just throw it on top of it. Nice. I didn't watch AAA. Was it any good? Was Worlds Collide any good? I didn't watch it. I've been playing this instead. I know it's still going ahead as we speak, or has it just started? God, is there no rats here? We need a rat to show up, otherwise I'm going to lose my
I know what it
eye.
means. I'm just surprised you do. Oh,
But how are you doing
now
today
I've
anyway? Up,
forgotten
is
what I was
life
talking
treating you
about.
well? Is the crack a 90?
Thank that cussed
Have you
blood
gotten up to
spawner.
much today,
You
my
can't
friend?
be far.
They had a confrontation and Dom said see you Monday in the back. Happy out! Do you know which one it was? I'm doing grand. I'm doing sound, actually. I'm about to die in a second, though. Yep. Oh, from the tag team match. There's a couple of good people from that tag team match. That's interesting to me. I'll search it up in a minute. After I finish this mission, I'll search it up and see what the deal is. Okay, so we have that done now. So we pull the lever and we continue to push this. Nice. The first match. Oh, okay. Cool. Did you watch much of Worlds Collide? Did you enjoy it when you were watching it? The team I coach had a game today. That was about it. How did they do? Did they win? Did you end up having a good showcase of yourselves in your match? Yeah. I've always been a bit mixed on Lince Dorado. Lince Dorado is another one of the luchadors that's very good in ring, but just doesn't have the charisma, and because he doesn't have English, doesn't end up coming across it either. Ooh, blood loss is going to be an annoying hit. Like, he was good in his tag team with Grand Metalik, but I always thought Grand Metalik was the better out of the two of them myself.
I hear a Blightstormer's chant. Come, potion, lend me vigor.
1-2-0 could have gone either way. Buzzing, I had a one-on-one with him recently, and it was his first game as number one. Happy out! And did he enjoy himself as the number one now that after that particular situation? Yeah, Duck, his original name was gone, so he ended up calling himself the Crazed God of Quack. So I'm just going to start calling Duck Crazed from now on, because he is what he is. And finally, after what has been months of me saying that it's fixed, Discord check-in is fixed as well. Would you believe? I'm finally getting improvements. I'm finally fixing stuff. Oh, don't be like that, crazed. You're all grand. With a ticking time bomb. Oh, Christ. But yeah, it's a pleasure to hear that you ended up doing well. When's your next game with them anyway? Up? Is it next weekend, or is there a bit of a break now between now and your next foray into the world of your team doing anything at all? Just give the random NPC some speed. Why not, Duck? Elgerbert Junction. This is very, very dark.
Ammunition stash.
At least we get a potion of healing first. Open this up, and we can see the Vermintide there, so we kill that. We can blow that up. Where are they? Sure. Yep, there's the rat. There's no point, even though it'd be nice to take skulls, there's no point taking skulls at the moment because I literally don't know when the enemies are coming and I don't know how I can end up doing against them. So, 6 games left of the season. I mean, that's a fair opinion to end up having. Why would you help when you can hinder? I mean, it could be because you like me and you want to be sound to your good old friend Senior Crack. But I understand why you mightn't want to do that. Come on, give me some Skaven. We need to kill them before I end up getting hit down again. You can't hinder the Jinder. I will say I find it very funny talking about former WWE superstars that the former WWE superstar Baron Corbin, aka Tom Pocket, which I know is his actual name, but what a horrible name to end up going by. It's actually better than the name that he picked for his independence services. Like Tom Pocket is far better than Dire Wolf, or Dire whatever his name was. What was it? Dire. What was the name that he picked? Dire something. It was Dire something that he picked. But yeah. Dire Baron or Dire Lord or something like that. It was Dire something anyway. No. Seeing him argue with Sean Ross Sapp last night was really, really funny. Alabama versus Serbia was today. How was it? I didn't end up watching any of it. Was it anyways good of a game? Albania. I said Alabama because I'm a twat. Finish 0-0. Didn't see it, but that'd be a violent game. I'm sure it would be. Because they'd be the type of people that would end up going ham against each other. It'd almost be worth a watch just for that, since they are a rivalry with each other. Like, I know Northern Ireland were playing today as well, and I think that game ended up finishing 0-0 as well. So one of you arseholes, stop him!
Go! I'm right behind you.
The satellite is dead.
Hey, who moved the roof?
Find the minecart again. I love how we have to find it. We just lost the minecart at some point. Political beliefs plus football equals violence. Well, to be fair, football plus football equals violence as well, you know. Like, football in general can be just a violent sport when it ends up coming down to it, when the teams actually have something to lose or something to gain, or you know, are very confrontational with each other. God, I'd love to pick up all them skulls, but I'm actually tempted to, because, like... Ah! Why not? I don't know if that's a joke or an actual question. In both cases, I'm not sure.
Righteousness will deliver us. Remain stalwart. The cart plays Sigma. Let there now be a reckoning.
Come on, give me something before the... Give me some vermin. Seriously, give me some enemies before this thing kills me. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. Too late for the enemies. Thank you. Thank you for taking so long on the goddamn enemies, you arseholes.
I'll not wait to drop.
I think the game sometimes knows when it wants to be an arse. Oh, that! So this game has Twitch integration, so you can see it brings up the two options there on the screen, option A and option B. If you end up typing in the option when this ends up popping up, you can end up putting your vote over to which one you want to show up. So, like in this case, you can go sneaking, stabbing, which will summon a Skaven that ends up stabbing you, or the blood keen wakes, which I have no idea what does, and interesting enough could end up killing me easily, just as the other one would. So it gives you some integration with the game, so that you can end up deciding how things are going. You know, an intelligent person would have known exactly what you meant straight away, but as we all know, I am nothing more than that. We're meant to destroy the altar, but what altar is it? Because there's no way to destroy this. Unless I'm just blind.
My nostrils rankle with tainted flame.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing Yi summoned that.
Think that'll stop me?
All you got! Really? Damn it!
Come on, the Minotaur's almost dead. Boola boola. Minotaur is in fact dead. Heavy out. Now I still have no idea where the hell I'm meant to go, which is in of itself a problem, but we'll worry about that later on. So we did have the cart. Maybe it's bring the cart down and just continue to follow it, I suppose. Even though it does say destroy the altar. Maybe we just continue to move the cart, because the cart maybe is what blows it up. Of course the cart is what blows it up. It's full of fucking TNT. Crack your twit. If there's one thing we've learnt about me, and to be fair, we knew it from other games, but the one thing we've learnt about from me in this particular game is that I am nothing if not an intelligent person. That maybe the cart full of TNT might be used to destroy the altar.
I'm out!
Chasing spirits. I mean, to be fair, when the option is there, you're as well go for it straight away. Why not? Why pussyfoot around? No, straight away. I will say it is annoying not having any ammunition. I don't know what most of these do, but they're interesting all the same. The purple wind causes your enemies to chase you, even in death. Oh, isn't that fun? Oh, okay, so that comes and blows you up. Nice. Cross the bridge. Okay. Oh, and we have a big Skaven. We have a big bile troll here. Out of the goddamn way of the troll.
Hold your breath, a gaslight lax. Vile poison! Wherever I go! Don't let it grab you!
I need to wait for that to end up happening before I can revive you. Did that work? No. Okay, revive him now. Bula. Blue troll is now almost killed, so we just continue to hit it until it is. Yet an enemy flame torch was stuck and it didn't blow up. I know, isn't that funny?
Find it, kill it! Get back, it's about to throw off! Help me! Come out! Where is he? Ah! You like that poison, help?
You!
Well, it's dead now, so that's handy, but we need to get the load of dye that it ended up dropping, which is that. Nice, and now we've crossed the bridge, and this door is open, so we continue on this way. We do... Oh, god damn it. We do need to hope that a health of some description drops at some point, because we are missing it. Hey! Isn't that what you want to see? Escape through the burrow. Okay, cool, so we're almost done. Back outside into the air, and then we finish up now in a second. Coola boola. That's what you want to end up seeing. We're down there at the end now. Have gotten ourselves out of this particular conundrum, and we end up seeing how things go. So Hunger in the Dark successfully achieved. Okay, so with this, we probably end up going... So we done okay there, yeah. So we're getting up to 11. Talent point unlocked, another one. Almost 12, that's not a bad old increase, to be fair. 6 loot die. Holy crap. Gibraltar, But how were ye? Were ye any good? A soldier strongbox, okay. Okay, so we end up going into this now and see how things end up going there.
Still plenty of skulls out there.
I mean, I didn't get any of them, so it doesn't really matter. Quick play mission. We might try that now, to be honest, because there's no real reason not to try it. Okay, so we'll do that, which will end up getting all of these. Okay. And now we open up our new chests. See if we get anything good. Okay, so we got... Interesting. A couple of items there. Nothing particularly extravagant, I don't think. But let's see if we get anything good out of this. I think these are all commons. Nope. Ooh, repeater pistol. So we can check some of the other areas of this. So this is the versus area, so this is probably where you go up against someone. Using enhanced finances tier 15 in a Northern Ireland save. That's surprising. So what does that end up meaning when it's at home? Because I genuinely haven't a clue. Like, I didn't even know there was that many tiers, to be honest. Is there anything out here? Is there a reason to come out here? The Bridge of Shadows. Interesting. This is interessante. I don't think there is. Oh, this is the trophy room. Okay, that's surprising. All these random skulls all over the spot. You think you'd clean up a bit, wouldn't you? Get rid of some of the skulls. Wonder if there's any reason to climb the top of it. Well, we're about to find out because I am too lazy not to continue to do it. Now that I'm up here, I might as well finish it off. Played 1 month. Oh, whatever. At that point, I don't care. I love how there's no drop damage this time. Okay, so we can do a quick play match, which means we're not having Twitch integration. This is the quickest way to find that. Oh, I can't be arsed. Which means we can change the daily missions. Let's change this. Slay 25 elite enemies as a party. Cool. So let's go in and try that one more time. Okay, and I think this time we go and we're going to change back to what we had before because I liked this one a wee bit more. And let's see if we have anything better that we can use. Fast weapon strike. I think that's that. We have the ball and chain there. Interesting. This is what we're using, and I think that's grand. And then we have the Warhammer here that we could end up using if we want. Punch attack. Ignore shield. Screw it, let's try the ball and frail this time. Okay. So I think we end up trying this and we see how it ends up going. So, I think we tried this last mission of Act 1, and then afterwards I might swap over to a different game. We'll see. Okay. In we go anyway. Let's see how she ends up going.
owner has received warning of a rot-blood sorcerer plying heretical mischief down in Helmgard's steppes.
Heretical mischief. What
It
a
has
statement.
been some
That is a
time
beautiful
since I was
statement.
permitted
Heretical
to
mischief.
Chastise a witch. Let the fellow quail. To no victor Shoutspire hunts him now.
Okay. In we
So
go
far,
anyway.
so
Keep
good.
an eye out and see if we
Sigmar
can
has
find
guided
any
us
art
well.
while we're
The
at it.
rest
And we have a
is down
proper
to us.
shield this time, so that's interesting as well. This game is definitely designed for controller and mouse because the sensitivity isn't a problem now when you end up doing this. Where it is a bit of a problem when you're using the keyboard. Get to the center of the town. Interesting, okay. I wonder if this is the norm, that Skaven would be normally around a town like this. Critically unstable breed. Oh, that means that we'd have an awful lot of those boomy rats if you pick that one.
Tell me, Kruber, do you even know how these lifting platforms work?
Not me.
And is it a mod that you have done that allows you to get that level of revenue, Duck? Or how is that working for you? Like, is it normal that you can get 3 million in revenue? Okay, boomy rats are showing up.
Let my shield be thine. At last!
And does that mean that Ireland is now competitive with the rest of the rest of Europe, or is it just that it's an interesting little thing? Because I'm going to end up starting a new series at some point, probably a retro database, just so I can end up posting up videos on YouTube, to be honest. Because I need to end up doing some content for that. And although I wanted to end up doing a YouTube video about the review of SmackDown, that show pissed me off so much, and the interactions I got for it pissed me off a bit that I just decided not to bother. Oh, the Von Mackenstein Strance. Interesting. Ah, yeah. Screw it. I need to figure out a way to try and grow. Might as well do a wee bit of content creation, like proper content creation, as opposed to just streaming. Not just be a streamer. Considering I'm not great at it, I might as well try and grow and, you know, expand out a bit, you know? But who knows? That's future cracks decisions. But hey, you seem to like the streaming, so at least I know there's that. Okay, so we have this big bastardo to kill. Nice. Ah, crikey, move. I will say it's an interesting design, this blue troll, and I wonder if it's a minion you can end up getting in the Total War games. I might download the Total War games again and try and play them. My biggest problem with the Total War games is that I wasn't good at the actual, you know, Total War aspect of it. And I pretty much just always built an army that was strong enough that I'd skip the actual Total War bit of the Total War game.
Sigmar, shield us! The brute's going to puke!
Find a way down to the terrace. Ride the lift platform, which would be possible if there wasn't this the way. Oh, another bile demon. Interesting. Interesting. Should be dead soon enough, surely. Yep, there we go. So that's that.
He's yours.
Heal ourselves. Take the bomb. Coola boola. And now we can click this and go down.
That teeth will be at our throat.
So in we go now, continuing on downwards. Need to hope that this ends up coming quick enough because we need to kill some of them down there. Otherwise, if we end up losing our ability, we're just going to start getting hit. I will say that it should pause during these elevator sections. Okay, we've ticking time bomb again, so we're just going to blow up against each other. That's nice to know. Yeah, like that. Just ravaged death and destruction. Just nothing but death and destruction await. I will say the Skaven, as weird as they are such a cool army, such a cool creatures. Like to have just plague guns, plague shooters is awesome. They are incredibly interesting. What was that? All the rage. What was that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Thanks for summoning the rat ogre on me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kill the bastard. Let's kill the bastard. Oh, if I don't die first, considering we didn't kill anything in time. Here comes the Skaven again. Oh no, this isn't Skaven. Interesting. Guns of Nathan. You know, when I see people with the kind of ball and chain swinging it around, it does really remind me of on schoolyards, the kid that goes around and swings his arm across like that. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. Like when you're swinging it around like this, it does make me feel like a kid that goes around and swings their arm like that, you know? Or maybe I was the only one that ended up seeing that when I was young. Maybe my bullies were just arseholes. Whoa! Okay.
The metal rods, when there is no timber to fuel the forge.
I'll keep fighting.
Interesting. Interesting. So we got over, so that's nice. Oh, come on. That should have reached.
I drink this from need, not desire.
Kill all the rats. Kill
Fire that! Slay it!
I still at some point in time want to end up talking to an actual person that does voice work and all that type of stuff and figure out how to end up getting proper control of my voice, because I have some control of my voice to be able to do weird voices and elements like that, but I'd love to have more of it, to be honest. Voice acting, although an industry that's probably dying, unfortunately, is one that has always intrigued me. Because it is just, unfortunately, probably not for this world with the amount of
It was a serious
AI
wound.
being developed
Mayhap you
that
misread
ends up
my
doing
stoic
voice work.
expression.
Oh, aye. Yeah, then.
Okay, where the fuck are we meant to go? Surely it's across here.
Those canals will be silted thick in the...
It has to be across here, surely. Oh, it is. We dropped down here. Okay. Okay, Mark of the Blood. So I think we just get boons for killing people at this point. Because we're going to kill everything that moves. That hurt.
Another Chaos Warrior has been purged.
Fascinating. Fascinating the level of damage that did.
And you, ma'am, I shall heed your advice.
And it's a minigun this time.
The Chaos Warrior
Interesting,
falls.
interesting. We're doing quite a substantial amount of damage for the 5 skulls that we have attached to us. Whether or not we can continue to move forward enough and keep enough enemies intact that we can actually end the level with these skulls, I don't know, but we'll see.
Sigma preserve us as we tread these tainted streets.
Let's continue on. Another skull there. I don't think we really have a choice but to take it. Okay, more enemies. At the moment, if we want to keep them, I think every skull we see, we just have to take. Search for the hall source. How do you feel knowing that you've basically done a full day's work watching me, Senior Duck? Is that an enjoyable fact to have, or a horrible fact to have? How does that end up making you feel now, my friend? Is it terrifying? Climb the fucking ladder.
Where? Poison!
Oh, a savage beast of Horus. So we're gonna get a big asshole spawning here somewhere in a minute. I think.
That's a gutter runner!
Apparently not. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna whoop all of these guys' ass as much as we can anyway.
This is something to worry about. Bastard! Guard me a moment. Better. Sigma preserves. They come in number.
Look at all of the death. I think you're just picking everything now that can hurt me, aren't you, Duck? Soul drinkers. You've just gone for soul drinkers. I mean, the sneaking stabbing will end up killing me anyway as well, but it's just funny the one that you went for.
Esteemed guests.
Okay, so that's a boss if I've ever seen one.
I thank you for joining.
Come on, just drop down, for Christ's sake. There's a... Oh, come on. Okay, cool. Yep. Where is it? These type of bosses in first person are a bit of a pain in the arse, I'll admit. But hey. Where is he? Surely he's spawning again. There you are.
More side. Tear the sausage apart.
Okay, interesting. Blessing of regeneration. Beautiful. I must say, it's not the most easy boss in the world to get to. Like, this is the type of boss where you'd want to have range, I'll tell you that. Okay, you're up there. Now you're down here, so... Now you've teleported over to where? Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of this boss. At all, in fact. I'm not a fan of this boss at all. I can, with the way that this is going and the modicum of damage we're doing every time it comes back down, this boss could end up taking me 20 minutes. So another spell that ends up connecting people like that. Okay. I don't know.
The power of fists.
Okay, yeah, I don't. I mean, yes, based on my Path of Exile 2 time, sometimes I do take a little bit longer than I should on some of these bosses, but still, like, that's the first hit we gotten on the bastard in about 2 minutes. And now he should be beside me. Okay, and again, now he's just blowing himself up there. Is he back up on the top? Yes, because these guys are down here. Fair enough. Okay, so... now he comes down here, and he's going to do that move again. Yep.
Where is your vile patron now, Chaos Warrior?
I just have mixed views. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but it just seems annoyingly awkward, this boss.
Shots, quarters, arrows, a fine supply. For the hammer and the holy nerd.
Yeah, because it does its move and then immediately vanishes.
Like I was never here.
Explores.
Yep, there we go. Now it should be over here. Okay, we're getting a good bit of its health down. Good bit of it done there. Nice. Nice whacking of its health there. I like this version of this character, Victor. I like this version of Victor, but I must say, not having any range on it is a massive, massive, massive hindrance in comparison to some of the effects I've seen.
I still need your strong right arm. Go back.
Like, the only ranged object I have is this grenade here.
By the twin-tailed carnage.
That sorcerer is warping the wind.
Bombs away.
Oh. You've managed to summon a Minotaur on me. Nice. A Minotaur during a boss fight. So a boss fight inside of a boss fight. Isn't that wonderful? Just knocked 10 shades of shite out of it because we don't really have any other bit of a choice. But we got the loot dice, so that's something at least. But yeah. A boss fight inside of a boss fight. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful situation to end up having?
Do not fail me now.
Dead? Dead? Finally. Jeez Louise. Talked long enough. Holy crap. That was an astonishingly bad boss. Maybe it's me over-analyzing things. I think that's a horribly designed boss. Yeah, the W was deserved a bit, wasn't it, Duck? At least I think it was. Ooh, I must say, I'm just after crocking it up there on my phone there. The Worlds Collide set looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely gorgeous now, to be honest. Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, and Lince Dorado, who ended up winning. Oh! Okay, so the first match, the AAA guys won. Interesting. Dirty Dom gets on the mic and he rides Octagon. Also, Octagon Jr. versus Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. That's going to be interesting. Stephanie Vacour, of course she won. It'd be shocking if she didn't. Santos Escobar picks up a win. Nice. And the Ethan Page match is currently on. That's interesting. So that's nice to know. Oh, don't worry, Duck. Take as long as you want to. It's nothing wrong with it. It's a pleasure to end up having you, my friend. So we've gotten a new class, the Zealot. This should end up leveling up the way that the other one did. Cool. So we got 2 upgrades of the chest. True. 2 upgrades of the chest. So we got the strongman instead of anything else. So that's cool. This wasn't our best showcase. Now, we done more damage with the last setup than this one. Now, I will be back momentarily, my guys. Just bear with me one moment. lights are on in the background there. Everything should be sound. Now we're gonna end up doing something really quick, so just bear with us now while we set it up. Come on, load your pain in the arse. Yeah, I figured Ethan Page was going to end up winning it. Okay, anyway, let's look and see
Still
what we end up
plenty of
getting.
skulls out there. Don't forget now.
I don't know if
Susan's
we
got
gotten
the
any
green
skulls for
skins
you.
of-
Unfortunately, I genuinely don't think we gotten anything for you. We do have a couple of shillings, so. Yeah, anyway. Let's see. We need to kill a couple more elite enemies, so we'll do that now in a bit. Complete Act 1 done there. Enemies-wise, we have done that. Okay, and now we'll unlock these. Pleasure to have you back, Senior Duck. How did things end up going? Was your phone call all sound and dandy? Is everything everything grand on your neck of the woods? I hope it is. Now, to be honest. We now have him fully unlocked. But you know what? I think we're going to give Doom's character a bit of a go there. And we're going to end up going with our dear old friend here. He has cannon, he has a shotgun, he has the cog hammer, or he has that hammer. Yeah. Okay. So I think we go and we try one of the original missions. We try this Act 1 mission again with him and see how it ends up going.
Years ago, those Raki had better beware now.
Or do we swap? Do we pivot to something else? Nah, try one with him as the character and see how things end up going. So we'll try this and see.
So, Lorna wants a distraction, eh? Not a problem. I was put on this world to be distracting. Well, head for the Temple of Sigmar and get the bells ringing. That, along with wreaking a bit of carnage along the way, should do the trick.
Anyway, in we go now. Oh, come on. Oh, he's the witch hunter this time for us. Okay, nice. So, let's experience this now. And let's have a bit of crack. There's meant to be a load of items that we can end up finding anyway, so we might take our time, look around and see if we can end up getting any of them. But developing the dwarf too will be interesting, because I want to get a Gatling gun for the dwarf. It's a shame that we don't have a Gatling gun immediately for him, but we'll try it all the same as it is and just enjoy it. But we'll go in anyway and see how things end up going. There are two directions. We can go down and we can go up. So let's just look around now. I'm not going to take too much time exploring around. If we don't find anything fairly snappish, we're just going to continue on. Like, the minute we find a skull like that, we'll continue on, so...
Most go better with a drop of Bugman's, especially the one about Ochri and the Troll Queen.
This... Oh, okay, so unlike the other weapon, you actually have to delay yourself on this one. That's interesting. Oh, god damn it. I'll ban him in a second. It doesn't feel... I must say, like, I know the one that Doom was using was Slayer, but I must say, even though there's a nice chunky clunk off of the hammer, it doesn't have the same forceful feel that the other two characters have had with their hammers. Thank you so much, Duck, by the way, for banning him there. I just didn't have the chance yet.
You want him to cook outside in, Glory? No? Kill that bloody Rakizar!
It just feels a bit off, the chunk that comes off of the hammer. Okay, got an arc piece, that's cool. So we've improved ourselves a tad some way. Like, it has a nice resonating sound to it. It sounds cool, but it doesn't feel as strong as some of the other ones. Now, it could be the weapon, too, that's being used that means it doesn't have as big of a kind of heavy, chunky feel to it, but it's interesting all the same. Oh, every now and again that happens. It's just, it even gives you a warning on the Twitch stream stating that there's a likely ban evader. It's just that the account is set up with enough credibility that Twitch isn't 100% sure, so it would prefer to leave it up to your devices as opposed to them banning it, you know? Because they don't want to ban an accidental proper account. So it's just the way that it's formulated and the whole lot makes Twitch think that it could be realistic. I know that's complete astonishment to even consider when you look at what is going on there, what's being said, but you know.
Opening up!
Kill one of them, for Christ's sake!
Taste more Grimdark! we call a barrack.
Okay, so now we just batter crap for a bit until we get through this section again. And then afterwards, if we still have ourselves alive a bit, we'll go around, we'll have a gawk and see if there's something else. See if we can find another art piece or anything of that description.
Work, you stinking crow, work! I don't want burning to a crisp.
I will say, interesting that he's allowed to carry 2 bombs.
Flag rocket!
I wonder if that means in general he's just a tiny bit of a weaker character, because he does seem smaller than the other characters, I'll tell you that. But whether or not he's weaker or stronger in any way, shape, or form, I couldn't tell you. Oh, okay, so there is this. That spell is interesting. That spell is around anyway.
Now.
Okay, ride the lifting platform, which I assume is up this way. Yep.
Sorry, looks like we found ammunition.
The Bastion entrance. It does have a good old name to it too, the Bastion entrance.
Come on, over here!
God, I really don't like this gun. I really don't like this gun, how you have to hold onto it in order to do anything with it. I know it does a fair amount of damage, but still.
Excellent! I can't take much more. What's in this?
That a Skaven that'll blow up on me? No, but still. Is that a map? No, ammunition. Okay. Coolaboola, coolaboola.
That horse blight's
Okay, so we can just run through this now, find our next way after this, because we already done it, so we should know somewhat of the way to go. Although, funnily enough, even though we should know the way to go, we have found a distinct lack of elite enemies this time, weirdly. What was the whoops about there, Senior Duck? Is all okay? Did you do something wrong in your particular game, or what's going on? What's the whoops about? Next season's budget is 15 million guaranteed. Why is that a whoops? Is that not a good thing? I thought you were on 3 million before this. That's not a really good thing for you.
You reckon to catch a doorway with that?
Oh, whoopee. Ah, okay, fair enough. That makes far more sense than whoops.
That was a fight.
So how is the team set up? Do you think you have a chance of getting fair somewhere in Europe now with that particular wagers. That's still too low. I mean, I won't lie, it's not been a like it's a sound weekend. There's nothing wrong with the weekend. I think everything's been going grand. But I've just been going, you know, continuing at it, enjoying the crack. Happy to have this as a kind of enjoyable extra. But I've just been thinking a wee bit too much. Like everyone, you know, letting my head control myself a wee bit too much. What is a storm fiend? That is a cool ass minion. Massive and just awesome in terms of the design and the whole lot. Oh, a rat order as well. So me mentioning we haven't had many elite enemies, and then 2 of them show up straight away.
Can you kill?
You're bleeding all over, dwarf. Here, fool me now.
Holy crap! Oh, the storm fiend isn't dead yet. I thought he was dead. Okay, well, we know that this special move does quite a lot of damage against the elite enemies, which is cool. Nothing happened. My mood just shot. Yeah, that's kind of the same way I feel, to be honest. Like, I understand your feeling completely. That's kind of the way I've been the last wee while as well. Nothing wrong, just, you know, thinking a wee bit too much, you know, hoping that everything is grand and just, you know, rolling with the punches more than anything else. It is unfortunate that just everything can be good and you can still be in a weird owl mood when it ends up coming down to it. It's annoying that life can end up being like that, but you roll what you can and do what you have, and just know that things can always be worse. That's why I like the old Tom Hanks statement. I know multiple people have said it before him, but this too shall pass, because it is a 100% true statement, and you know, it makes you continue on and just try to enjoy life as best you can while you can, you know? You know? Get to it before they die? Good. Okay, change to that. Hit that. But yeah, no, I hope you start to feel more like yourself and better soon, my friend, because you deserve it. You're a good bit of crack. I always enjoy chatting with you. You always make this a hell of a lot more enjoyable to end up doing. So I hope the mood turns brighter. The sun ends up rising and the sky ends up being beautiful, and just listening to my majestic voice ends up helping you do it as well, because as we all know, I am just, you know, beautiful for the soul. I am the best thing for anyone. I am the ailment to all life sorrows. Much like alcohol, I am what ends up making reality completely different. I have yet to make up the button on my controller yet that brings up reality as an illusion created by lack of alcohol. So that'll end up coming up as an option in the future. So know that that will end up coming back as a way of me being a complete dry shade at some point in time. Yeah, continue to move forward till we get into the temple. Try and kill as many as we can end up finding when we find them. Because we want to, as best as we can, keep this particular record going if we can. Thank you so much.
Watch for the option. Let's see what ends up coming up this time. But in the near future, then it's something I'm looking into, so it'll take a bit for me to figure it out, so do bear with me. There's meant to be an adaptation you can put in place that allows VoiceMod to display which option is currently in use. So you'll be able to figure out what is actually being used. Well, god damn it. So that you know what voice is currently in play.
Even a dwarf needs tending.
Well, to be fair, this is quite a nice voice, I think. It has a bit of a rasp to it. It's quite a nice one, isn't it? You managed to pick a... Oh, what's it one this time, my friend, Senior Duck.
Rungy knows we could use the help.
She has a bit of a rasp and a bit of enjoyment to her. But maybe I'm just getting old. I haven't heard a good comforting voice in a while. Very small, very... Oh, damn it, this guy is taking a while to kill. Jeez Louise.
I can do this all day.
Whack him to crack, whack him to shite, whack him across the head. You just refuse to die, don't you? Must rely on your own. Oh, so the HUD is gone. Well, thank you so much for that one. Kill them all! Kill them all!
Poison! Poison!
Although, was it? The Hulk stayed off quite a while. Like, is the Hulk just gone now? Might be. Maybe there's something wrong if it's gone, but it's just interesting. Run off back. And they actually still have her thing intact, so we might end up getting away with it. Demon skulls being sent home. I don't think it makes a goddamn bit of difference. Oh, the Minotaur, okay.
Take more care, Azumgi. They're no use to us dead. The gas! The gas!
Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, and that means the skull is gone too. I talked too fast. I should have shut my mouth and hoped that the skull ended up coming through okay. Oh, blow everything up on fire. A savage beast of horrors. So the last time this happened, you summoned a spawn of chaos. Is that happening again?
Plague fanatics!
Or maybe nothing is being spawned.
No! Continue!
Weirdly enough. This is he just spawned it. Yeah. Okay, well, that's us. Is the entrance. Entrance. It's here.
Exceptional
Cool.
help, Azungi.
Cool. That's us. I mean, that would have been absolutely hilarious if I died from the fall.
And, you know, it would have been a nice way to end up finishing it up if that's what ended up happening. Bear with this 1 second. I mean, I was going to go on a wee bit later, but I actually, something's just after coming up for me, so I think I'm going to finish up here. Once we end up going through this and just clearing up all of this, I think I'm going to finish up. Because why not? It's a pleasure to end up going on with it. I hope you enjoyed it for what we were at it. But I think I'm going to end up finishing up now in a minute. I hope it was a bit of crack watching it. And at the moment, the plan is to be on again tomorrow, but there's a quite substantial chance I won't be. We'll end up seeing how that ends up going. If I'm on, I might do more Clear Obscure, because I'm just in the mood to play it again. But we'll see. I know the numbers on that do crap, but I probably will do a wee bit more Clear Obscure. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end up finishing up now. So just bear with us now. We'll do this bit here, and then we'll continue on. Nothing of importance there. Did we get anything legendary? No, but something nice. And then this, we end up opening up, and again, nothing of any... Oh, we got a legendary. Low level, though. We got 2 legendaries. Nice. We'll end up using them in the future. But anyways, for those of you on everything else, thank you so much. I'm going to end up finishing up there. So TikTok, Kick, and YouTube, I'm going to end up finishing up there, and then I'll do the usual stuff with everyone else. So I'll finish this up now for the moment, and thank you so much for that. So we'll end that one up there. So TikTok, you have finished up. YouTube, we're going to finish you up now.